here we go. So, Volley, here we go, switching back, is in the crow's nest, and he spots land after. Well, actually, now you are being.
It would have been a couple. It would have been a couple weeks after, because this was the beginning of the week, and then he went and did his stuff. So I would have probably gone back to my crow's nest, pissed off for a while.
Wonderful. So you guys see, in the distance,
I already did that. Okay.
2 islands, and between them, just on the horizon, a clearly rocky outcropping of some kind. You guys are heading towards the leftmost island. That is where you guys are going to make
the
port.
portmost island.
The portmost island,
right,
where you're going to make port.
Boat.
That is where the interns are going to be making their studies, as well as bringing on equipment onto the boat that will be going back to High and Low Town. They have different species of trees and different things of trade.
They're harvesting cork.
They're harvesting cork, if you want the fun facts of it. So the boat will be coming up on this island and landing, and the crew will be doing their own jobs. However, if you guys happen to have instructions of some kind, you would know perhaps
Our
your
next
mission.
task.
Atlas lights a cigarette as the boat sort of
Not the gunpowder!
as the boat drops anchor, and they start lowering the rowboats, and he looks around and he says, "Do you fellows know why we've come on this journey? We just spent 2 months sailing, and we didn't bother to ask."
Buttercup is suddenly hovering above you, casting a long, ominous shadow. And she indicates that her mission was simply to get you here safely. They will not, however, be accompanying you to the jaws of death.
The jaws of death?
Yeah.
I guess those muscles are just for looks.
So, she whops you upside the head. Let's see what kind of damage you take.
Irish damage.
What?
Okay, so I'm going to roll the hit.
It's magically delicious.
Oh, she doesn't roll good. She just bops you. That's okay. She bops you, and do you have anything on your head?
Don't need.
All right. You are jostled sufficiently. Okay. So she says, we cannot accompany you on your further journey to the jaws of death, and she indicates the rocky outcropping, evenly split between the 2 islands, just to the right of the port where you are, and says, we can offer you starboard of the port. We can offer you transportation. We can offer you some of these boats. But none of my men will be brave enough to go with you.
Like
no
demons.
one who goes there returns.
Are we bringing the interns?
No, they have sampling and testing to do and studying.
There goes the red shirts.
Over the course of the journey, Atlas has memorized the list.
Of the items?
Yeah.
Do you share it with the group?
No, I just want to keep it to myself, so show me what the items are.
Okay.
Atlas.
Scrap.
What?
Jewel starts crawling over towards the boat, going,
Can I
jaws
see
of
it?
death, please.
No.
Please.
No.
No. Okay, guys, while I am
Down
writing
to the
furiously...
Can I do a history check on the islands?
I was going to say, while I'm furiously writing to them, please feel free to explore the area, maybe talk to a few natives,
I want to know
unpack,
if
Natives?
prep, food, rest.
I want to know if truly no one has ever returned.
Okay.
I'm going to use my immense
Where
brain.
do you think the stories come from?
Thank you. My mouth was full.
A 22. Wait, a 32.
So you understand that this area is not traversed by great... Give me a large ship.
Any kind of sailing ship with a keel.
Caravel.
Right.
Frigate.
Frigate.
Frigates from tiny little fishing boats. No one goes between these 2 islands because they are unable to return. Mm-hmm. No one knows why, because they just there's no one to come back from them. It just goes there and
historically no one's returned.
Historically, no one has returned.
Do the histories say that they sink or they just don't return?
There's no evidence. There's no floating pieces of wood, no survivor dead bodies, nothing. It's like a magical triangle appears and...
You know.
If we return, we make history.
Silver. What? You know what we've been learning the past 4 months, 2 months, is that anything that's anything is probably a rift.
You're right.
Do we have magic potion, anti-magic potions?
I have one.
I have
3.
I have 1.
I have one too.
I think I've got 3.
1 also.
I think I don't have any. I'm pretty good at alchemy.
So Zul really wants to get on that rowboat and just get the.
And I got one that's spoiled.
So, Atlas, in
you have
the
to
letter,
just
which
swim.
I can't include, but they can know about, is that she has specifically said where you can find each item, and the first item can be found at the Jaws of Death. Okay?
This bitch knows a lot.
Careful, Alice.
Do you want to go?
Might not be
How does Stella Starcrest know if nobody comes back from the jaws?
I know, right? She seems to know a lot, that
So
woman.
she knows that this was
Nature check.
the last known sighting of that. And so she's getting you as close as possible to them as possible.
16 nature check.
For you?
Yeah, is this like a whirlpool or something?
Oh, excellent. So you are far off in the distance, so all you can see is the rocky outcropping.
It
You don't
appears
see
to
any-
be an atoll.
You don't see any trees, no mountains, no green shrubbery. It is simply rocks. And from this angle, it just looks like a bunch of them together.
Havoc, you've spotted the first item. Boulders. We need one boulder that has 5 different colors.
Do you believe him?
I press X to doubt.
Considering Sam came up with most of these items.
Havoc didn't though.
That's right, Havoc has no idea.
If you press X to doubt, it would be something along the lines of, do you like having sex with little boys, Havoc?
So what kind of prep work would you guys like to do? How would you like to arrange yourselves to get to the Jaws of Death? What's your game plan?
Even if that was true, we couldn't move a boulder.
Yeah, boulders are heavy.
I can make boulders light.
That's true.
How
Have you
light?
been drinking enough water and getting your vitamin C?
1/64th its original weight.
You can shrink it.
If it's not
If
magical.
it's like 2 tons,
2,000.
As long as it's not
I can
magical.
also make it the consistency and weight of fabric.
that's a lot of fabric, though.
Could you double up 2 floating discs?
How big of a boulder are we talking about?
I don't think it needs to be that big. It just needs to have 5 colors.
Do you believe him?
Yeah, this seems... What 5 colors?
Brown,
Uh-huh.
light brown,
Uh-huh.
gray,
Yeah.
black,
Mm-hmm.
and indigo.
Something about this sounds doubtful.
If you give me a couple minutes,
A lot of them look like that, sir.
With my diet.
I can't tell. There's some reflection of the sky in one. Is that indigo?
It'd only be 46 pounds.
Right.
We're still not... That still sounds like a lot. Why aren't you telling us
Telling you what?
the items?
Listen, we're already halfway there. The dance is pretty damn good now.
You and I both know that a dance is not one of the important items. I'm sorry, Whistler.
You tell me what you know about
Whistler.
resurrection.
What I know about
Whistler
resurrection
pirouette.
is that
Nothing. Squat. That's what.
No, I've seen resurrections happen because there are priests all about the city.
That's
And
not true.
usually when it's done, they just have like a bunch of oils that just kind of toss on people.
It's usually diamonds.
Oh.
Yes, you're wrong.
Maybe it was a reincarnation. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we going to give Atlas a physical?
So you've
See if
got,
he's
and
okay.
I've given you the opportunity to explore.
Did we make ground?
Yes.
All right.
You can choose to
Yeah.
get on the island.
We did it.
Yeah.
Are there any natives on this island?
Yes. That they are the ones who have the trade agreements of Cork, and you guys have brought them
Disease
fabrics
and...
Ah, yes. Blunt gun.
Hey, smallpox, Larry!
Wait, what is it? Shit. Steel. What's the fucking Jared Diamond book? Oh!
You hear off in the distance, inconceivable purple bushes, fabulous.
That's okay.
Whatever. I'm just going with it.
I talked with some of the locals.
Yeah. What would you like to know?
I want to know what have they seen of the other ships when they arrive here.
They come here, they dock, they trade their goods, they've got a good arrangement going. Their whole kind of community has grown since the trade has begun.
Point to me where the jaws of death are.
They point at the rock outcroppings that have been literally just pointed to by Buttercup and labeled the Jaws of Death.
Okay.
I'd like to get my hands on some iocane powder.
Do you go to...
No, I'm making jokes.
I saddle up to one of them.
saddle up to one of
the names. And I get in kind of close and I ask, have you heard about what happens to those who go to the jaws of death? Is it a fairy tale or is it real? Also, fairy tale is real, so maybe fairy tale isn't like correct.
In terms of hearing
Tales are also real.
of what happens to those that go to the jaws of death, no one comes back to tell us anything, but I've seen with my own eyes. You have walked up to a young girl wearing braided leaves around her waist, but clearly woven into it is some of the beautiful fabric that they have traded for from Uptown. And she hands you a single black feather and goes, "She's safe."
Who's safe?
Who's safe?
What? She says.
Have a nice day.
She skips off.
I put the feather in a pocket.
That's one of the items.
Is it? How can I believe you?
I touch you, and I use my mesmerist touch to cure confusion.
I feel fine, Doctor.
Are you? Really?
I asked one of the locals.
Have
what,
some water.
Is there anything special supposed to be on the Jaws of Death? Is there anything legendary over there?
If only we had someone who was casting legend lore on the correct thing.
Death.
What? Is that the only thing you can find over there?
No one has come back
But
to have proof of anything.
Maybe it's really nice, so they don't want to come back.
The old wise man of the village pats Havoc on the back lovingly.
I'm just trying to be hopeful.
Don't worry. She went to the nice farm upstate.
Lots of places to roam.
Just ignore the glue factory somewhere on the side.
Is this actually the item?
That's one of them.
It's a black feather or a specific black feather?
That's a specific black feather.
Is it?
Yes.
What specific black feather?
Does anybody have Zone of Truth?
Nope. I didn't prepare it.
Oh yeah, we do have a paladin though.
I can pray for an hour.
23. What is the species of that flower?
Feather.
Feather.
Oh, it is a black raven feather.
Oh! Hold on. This is definitely not having to do with you because this is about Taza. Yeah. Yeah. I thought this was a feather from what's her face?
Yeah.
You've got
No, we gotta find a Tengu feather.
See, I actually feel
That's one of the ingredients.
We have a Tengu.
We have her feathers. That's dead. Those feathers are dead.
You've gone too much without worrying about her. So
I've been worrying consistently, but it's been buried under for quite a bit. Okay. But you know what? I'm good. You don't understand how big of a load just came off of me.
I'm glad to hear that you just took a big load.
No, yeah. What the fuck is the other item? What do we need?
We must go inland.
So why did they mention
Follow
the
me.
Jaws of Death? Why were the Jaws of Death specifically
Alice is going to make a knowledge check
Sure.
for a particular creature.
Okay.
27.
Are you looking for that
Yes.
creature?
Yes.
You are drawn inexplicably strongly, as though multiple are in the jaws of death.
We got to go to the Jaws of Death. That's
No
where the boulders
shit.
are. The better boulders. Come along.
One day you'll have to tell us.
Now,
That day is
Atlas, how strong is that number? Will that give you exact number of species, or is that just like
No, it's just a check.
That's like I know their ecosystems.
Oh.
Species, ecosystem.
I can, however, cast locate creature,
Go ahead.
and I'm going to.
All right.
Now I know where they are and how many. I think.
There are 8 to count everyone here.
Who here knows
No,
Arcana? What
seven.
spell did he just
One
cast?
Oh, there's one less. 7.
I don't pay attention to him anymore.
Motherfucker. What are we hunting?
I gotta write that down. There's 7.
Give me an hour, I'll cast Zone of Truth.
We got
some time. Why
He's
not?
gonna walk out of the zone.
You think he's just gonna stand there? No, I need to pray for an hour to prepare it.
Well, you already prepared spells today, didn't you?
I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
to see if any of this stuff
Yeah,
has
right.
anything to do with religion. So that would be a 20.
You know that the people here worship the sun and the elements.
Okay.
It controls their seasons of food and crops, and especially the cork that they trade as their main component with Hightown.
Just Port Nova.
Port Nova, there we go.
Port Nova probably does consume a lot of cork for their wine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, locate creature is a specific creature.
Okay.
So we're heading towards the death.
The
The
death
jaws
jaws.
of death.
The death
I say we should prepare ourselves before we go.
Yeah, you want to check.
It looks
the
like it's
contour.
about half a league out there. No.
A what?
Half a league? Half a league, half a league.
Don't you hate water?
Half a league onward.
Why are you measuring things
On
by
the jaws of
nautical
death.
distances?
Also,
Also,
a league is not a
Yeah.
nautical distance. 2, I'm making a reference to the light brigade.
isn't the league downwards?
No,
Oh.
that's a fathom.
I have 6
You dense
casts.
moron.
Then what is
A league is a measure of distance that I'm not quite sure the amount of,
Oh,
off the
okay.
top of my head, because I'm not crazy. And they traveled that distance under the sea, they didn't go straight down.
Under that sea.
That makes sense.
So I got 6 casts.
So they really could have been like 2 feet under the water.
I'm going to cast Magic Vestment. I'm going to cast it twice, once on my armor and once on my shield. Give me +2 to my armor, +2 to my shield.
Okay.
I have 4 more. Now, does anybody want
Hey.
+2 magic armor
What up?
or shield? You want?
Yeah.
Alright, I give you +2 magic armor for 8 hours. Anyone else want that?
I'm squishy.
Alright, you have +2 magic armor. I got 2 more.
I'll cast Mage Armor on myself.
Alright.
I'm just going to cast shield on myself.
Alright, so...
I've got the +1. The 2
minutes.
would replace the +1 to a +2.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I'll take a
Sure.
plus. I'll take a +2. Why not?
Alright, so this leaves you 2 out. Alright, there you go.
Time is my shield.
I can still
+2
do
or
it.
+4?
Now I'm really
You edgy person.
Silver. +2 or +4?
+2.
This is so exciting.
Zach, at some point in time, you need to like get to a place, and instead of asking where is this, or where am I, when am I,
When am I? We need to go back, Doc.
Those boulders aren't going to pick themselves. Let's go. Atlas leads the group.
Okay, so Buttercup has provided for you dinghies which can be rowed by. Is 2 people
Oars.
appropriate?
Yeah. We could do 1 person per oar,
Okay, yeah.
or we could... if it's a longboat, there's probably...
Because I feel like it would
4
be good
oars.
to bring 2 boats. Like,
I'm
4 and
going to
4.
swim
Yeah.
alongside. I'm going to swim alongside.
You're gonna swim the whole almost over 4 miles.
Well, he's not swimming, his cloak is.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
that's okay.
I have 60 feet swimming speed. I can breathe underwater, and I have +2 AC.
So I don't have to worry about exhaustion or anything for him?
No, because his cloak is swimming and propelling.
Alright, so there's an empty seat on one of the boats.
No,
So you guys-
Tiny Tim.
You guys head out towards the Jaws of Death?
I guess.
why not?
I would prefer if we got an explanation of what we were doing.
Well, I guess we're going to find out.
Have we had an explanation for anything?
I'm going to boat with Wally here.
No,
Not Wally, sorry.
I'd like one.
What? What'd you want?
Never mind.
Okay.
I confused the V's.
A real dick move there.
I thought his name was Dictus.
Yeah, I'm gonna boat with
See what I
Dictus.
mean?
Because he's the tank, so.
Something like that. Whatever.
Are we going backwards?
I'm just wanting to fit them in easily.
Somebody fucked up.
We're going around. Oh, we're gonna flank them.
It's
Strategic.
one side of the ship is the spellcasters and the other is the marshals. So
The marshals are going in the correct direction. Let's spell.
Okay, so I'd like to know who's with whom in the boat.
So me,
I am not in the same boat as Atlas.
Wait, there's 2
Okay,
boats?
so that's good. I
me
can
and Silver are in the same boat.
we should have a close-up boat and a far-away boat.
I'll be the close-up boat.
I'll be in close-up boat.
Okay, so
Close
wait.
up boat.
I'll be in the close-up boat.
Everybody's in the close up boat. We sing.
Atlas is alone in the backup boat. Hey.
Yeah, everybody here is close
Me and Atlas
except
are not in the
for
same boat.
Chris and Joe.
Me and Atlas are not in the same boat.
Or
Me and Atlas are not.
This
in
is
the
like
same boat.
choosing seats on a
So
bus.
Atlas is in a boat all his own.
Who'd you hit that for?
I wasn't paying
Liam
attention.
said
yeah,
his name.
Atlas and Zool are both our only ranged people.
Atlas is alone.
Wait, hang on. What's going on here?
And we wanted a quote-unquote melee boat.
I went in the front boat because I can heal. But if I'm not, if Zool is in there, I'm not gonna go with him.
I'm not. I'm
No,
swimming.
he's
You're
in the back
swimming.
boat.
That's right.
Why don't we?
Well, then I'll go in the
Why
back
don't we
boat.
land both boats?
You guys are in your boats. You are moving towards the Jaws of Death.
I feel like this is a terrible idea.
And you
I got
hear
I'm staying as far away as I can.
the most beautiful sound in the world.
Sirens. Awesome.
Singing that every muscle in your body responds. Your hair stands on end. It is glorious.
Read the sheet. We need to make a will save.
I know. And I need every single one of you to make a will save. Yes, gentlemen.
Well, I was going to say, if I can't do anything right now, then I'll wait, but I was going to do something first.
Yeah, we're fucked.
I'd like to say that I was in the back boat. I said I was because I wanted to
Oh, he needs to be over here then.
have some tank there to protect the squishy people.
Wait a
I
minute.
might not have a thing.
That means I'm within 10 feet of the palace.
That is also, that is also why I was bringing
Can
it up.
you
Is this charm?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm
Yeah,
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be in,
well, you know, better than one.
and I get +4.
Oh fuck
Okay,
me.
so wait, what are they trying to beat? I'm going to go around. Havoc, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11 plus a 0.
Ah,
I can compel you.
fun. Griff.
Compel me?
Yeah, maybe.
I like it's good.
Griff, what'd you roll?
Griff, what'd you roll?
I get a +4 from being next to him, right?
Yeah. Is this charm?
Who's
Is
in
this
the
charm?
back boat?
This is
Looks
charm.
like Doctor, Atlas, and Griff.
Okay.
This is charm.
Who's in the water? Oh, right. That's
So I get a +4.
Yes.
26.
You're good.
Christ.
11.
No good.
14.
Do you need it?
No good.
You got it.
That's a little...
idiot.
Move it!
Can I get a drop? There we
No,
go.
that's
enough.
plus 17.
That's 21. 22.
You're good.
I'm
Doctor?
immune.
You're immune?
I can
Yeah,
charm.
paladins.
Paladins can't be charmed.
Can I reuse it?
No.
Really?
No.
9.
Alright.
24.
Yeah, alright, you're good. Alright. So, Havoc, Volley, Victus, and Silver, you have never seen anything more beautiful.
I don't know, I've worked in a strip club.
And the rest of you see this sharp teeth, green, scaly skin, clawed fingers, horrible monster singing away on the very frontmost rocks.
I must go to her.
Not if I do first.
Havoc, Volley, Victus, and Silver, you want to protect this creature, this divine angel.
It's a good thing we're all in the same photo.
Anyone who tries to harm her, to stop her voice, you need to stop them. The other things that you guys, if you would like to roll perception, anyone? And then we'll roll
I'll
initiative,
focus
I
on the
promise.
I would like to roll knowledge.
Okay, Zul here rolled a natural 20. You guys see, now that the Jaws of Death are a complete circle of rocks that make almost like this void of a hole, still filled with water, but a much darker color, so it's much deeper, with one small rock in the center where 7 Selkies are clearly held captive and tied. In the front, a siren sings her musical song, and in the air, 4 harpies flutter about, their nests intertwined among the rocks.
What's a Selkie?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, check your list.
I mean, I know what it is.
So a Selkie is a humanoid that, when putting on a seal skin, becomes a seal and can swim in the water. The skin can be taken off, and it's usually given to a lover to be protected, and they will pretty much owe gratitude or even marry the person who has their skin.
I'm going to make a knowledge arcana check
Okay.
about this magical creature, the Siren.
Okay. Wait a minute. Yep. Go ahead.
30. 29.
Everything. You know everything.
Why do you
Give me the book.
So you know that this is a creature that prefers to manipulate and control others versus getting their own hands dirty. They often partner with harpies to do their own dirty work so they can just sit back and control others. Anyone who hears them usually cannot return because they are controlled to either sink their own ship or dash themselves upon the rocks. And clearly they have some use or purpose for the Selkies.
Specifically, I want to know if their siren song is spell-like, supernatural. If it is a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's spell-like.
It's spell-like.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be countersonged.
Hey, you better bet your ass it can be countered. We don't have a bard, but I got counterspell. That counts. Can I act?
Let's roll initiative if you want to start acting. Hold on.
Everybody?
Yep, everyone.
Oh, wow. Twice in a row.
I know. That was
Alright.
You
impressive.
guys are gonna have a turn of waiting.
Roll my initiative. Okay. I've got a high roll. For one time I got one.
Alright, hold on while I
Too
do
bad
this.
we're on the runs.
Yeah.
I love that it's our entire boat got fucked, by the way.
Yeah,
Is it our entire boat?
Wait,
really?
I got a plan. I got a plan, and it will work. I think.
Hammock.
Start taking our shirts off. The other boat's just like, wow, that's a strange thing right there. That's a monster.
like,
Hey guys,
I
look,
got
it's the tank boat.
23. I
Also
rolled
the
a
boat
natural
with low
20.
will saves.
Atlas.
I actually
What?
I got a
6.
8.
Delta the campus.
I got a 17.
Griff.
28.
Bolly.
19.
Victus.
24.
And Silver.
16.
Alright, so I go high to low.
-1.
Griff, my main man.
He's compelled.
Oh, it's not. It's everybody in our boat.
You're on our boat. You're good.
Your boat's fine for some reason.
Because they have the paladin.
Don't attack them, Griff. Not the sirens. Don't attack the sirens. The Harpies you can take out. If you attack the sirens, these guys are gonna jump ship and try and kill you.
You're gonna attack the sirens?
No.
Alright.
He said, "Don't attack the sirens."
Alright.
Ah, she's wonderful. I could listen to this literally till I die.
Wait a minute, is there anyone in that boat that's okay?
No.
No, it's our entire boat.
You guys can start heading towards the rocks if you
Well, that's on our turn.
Yeah,
we have to-
Which I think that's a fantastic idea.
It's perfect.
I think I know how to counter-do this with the spells I have.
Alice, are you going to be able to handle...
The siren song?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't have
Maybe.
to do anything to maybe stop them?
No.
Okay.
But those Harpies might attack us.
Yeah.
Does it look like the Harpies are gonna attack?
They're circling menacingly, but you have
They're approaching.
they're doing that.
What is it? It's advancing.
It's advancing.
You've made no move towards the siren, so they have no reason to think that the music isn't working on everyone.
Does our charm make us not hostile towards the Harpies? Even
What are you talking about? I can't focus on anything but her.
Yeah, I mean,
So if she read
her
it there,
bare chest is moving in the breeze, and her sweat is glistening.
oh, titties!
God damn.
This is weird for me. I'm a lizard.
This seems totally normal for you.
I'm a lizard.
She's covered with scales.
No, to you,
Oh.
she seems like the most beautiful cobalt you've ever seen.
This is highly unlikely, but I'm going with it.
Okay, so I'm going to rear back, and
Alright.
lightning's going to spawn in my hand. I'm going to be like, you sure the Harpies are good?
I don't know what they are.
I can throw this?
Go for it.
Okay. I'm going to throw it at that guy.
Patch
Number
1.05.
Number two.
Number 2. Alright.
Check roll. Strength?
Yeah.
Strength?
Hold on.
For a range
It's
attack?
attack.
Dex.
Dex?
It's the same for you, though.
It's the same. 16.
Lightning spears.
Alright. So,
Plus your base attack bonus. Which is 6.
22, I think.
Yeah.
okay, so I'm looking for
Yeah.
AC.
And that's a touch,
That's a touch?
I
Touch
believe.
attack, yeah. So where it says touch, just below that?
Yeah.
Yep. It hits.
Okay, yeah.
You hit him.
I'm learning.
Alright.
Fuck up that one.
Do Harpies have vulnerability to lightning?
We're gonna find out.
Is it air?
It's electricity.
No.
So that's,
No what lightning is. Go on.
That was awesome. It's electricity.
Is that water blast, air damage?
10 electricity damage.
Okay.
What level spell is that?
2.
Alright.
You can do whole person to one of them and they fall.
I don't do,
Number-
like, anything for offensive.
Bless
That'd
you.
probably be a level 1 spell.
Okay,
Correct.
doubles.
That'd probably be a level 1 spell for other classes.
Yeah.
It is a level 1 spell for clerics.
Yeah. that's
Griff,
why
I want to encourage roleplay. Would you like to act out your attack? And I will respond with the Harpy's reaction.
You see, he already did that. He said that
Yeah.
he's on the...
Yeah.
enemy
Yeah, I did
line.
that.
Like,
I rear
I didn't know he was into it.
Because I was like, Alice, are you sure we can attack him? He was like, yeah, good. Alright, let's do it.
Alright, the lightning bolt shatters through one of the wings, and the Harpy immediately turns its eyes down on this boat.
Which one?
Zach.
It's this one, right?
Oops, sorry.
Oh.
And now that's number 3. Were you aiming at 2 or 3? 3? I'm sorry.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that one.
What?
No, hit the other one.
Okay, so let me see their...
I can't do anything else.
Just rename
It's not their
2 to
turn.
3.
Yeah, it's not their turn though, so...
There's nowhere to go. Jump off the boat.
Okay.
Don't rock the boat.
Wait, so it's not their turn, so they can't move, right?
Yeah, who's next turn?
Alright. 1 to 4. Victus.
Alright, I stand up and I yell, "We're turning this boat around, boys!" And I grab onto the oar and start paddling maniacally.
Well, hurry up!
I applaud.
I'd like to point out I have -2 strength. So
You go in a circle.
You're slowly making your way over, but you're doing lopsided these circles. Like,
Yeah.
You're paddling on the side, like Silver one over to the other side and paddle on that side.
Think of Tazza.
Like throw your feathers.
what the fuck is that?
Alright, Zool.
Okay, so
You're
I'm going to
next.
try this. So I am going to swim underneath the boat. So I am underneath it, so I'm taking the boat for shelter. Before I do that, so I'm still on the surface, before I swim,
Okay.
I'm going to cast silence on myself. Then I'm going to swim underneath the boat, so everybody on this boat is in silence, so they can't hear the Harpy song.
Oh, that would work.
Does that work?
And I just hide underneath the boat, so the boat is my cover. So I got all the tanks on top of me, so they should be...
Yeah.
Now, how long can you hold your breath?
I
If-
can
if-
go
I
water
was going
breathe.
to say, you don't have to, right? I
Yep.
think that's literally everyone who was...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I
Alright, well, this
Well
problem
done.
just ended.
Yes, that. But
all that happens
everybody
is I
in
lose
this
my turn.
boat cannot
I'm not excited
cast
anymore.
unless their casting does not
Oh.
involve a verbal part. If they have a verbal part, they cannot cast something. And it's just this boat.
Yes.
It's within 20 feet of me.
So I don't have any verbal.
Yeah. So anybody who has a verbal spell, they cannot cast it in that boat. Everybody in this boat is fine.
I'm going to look at my spells.
Cast away.
So
Yeah, I know.
our eyes and ears clear.
Wait, no. All my
Yeah.
spells are spell-like abilities.
No,
But
just verbal components.
Yes, so spell-like abilities don't have verbal components.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just happen.
Okay, so, as though a deep fog has lifted, Havoc, Volley, Victus, and Silver all suddenly come out and see this horrible, knife-like teeth, greeny, scaly, webbed, clawed creature in front of them, wailing away into the day.
I turn towards Silver and say,
Alright, so, I don't know if you can do anything else.
"Uh-oh, now we have to do non-verbal things and
Hang on.
verbal."
Hang on. Do you speak Celestial?
We're good.
Why?
Because he can only say Celestial in combat.
Freaking out, man.
Oh, he
Alright.
starts yelling Celestial?
Yeah.
As soon as combat starts, I just start raving in Celestial. Well, every time I talk, it's Celestial.
Okay.
It seems like they're okay, Atlas.
I know Celestial.
Yes. There seems to be
But you can't hear them.
No.
a silent spell cast on him.
Very well.
Oh, this only...
Found demon! Ghost sword! It flies out my head and strikes her twice.
Who's her?
The harpy. No, not the harpy.
They're all girls.
The siren.
The siren, that's okay.
Twice.
Twice.
So his first attack.
Miss.
Ooh.
Critical fail.
The sword falls on the
Now, Sam, is this touch or armor class?
This is
Oh,
regular.
man.
Regular armor.
Riff could probably have you re-roll that one. That was a 1.
Well, it's a 1 now. You said it.
Oh, before the effect hasn't. I don't know. That's weird.
He already
That's a weird
he
rule.
rolled his second dice.
I guess so.
I'll re-roll the second one then. What? No. You can't just re-roll.
He tells you when to reroll.
I get to decide.
You decide.
Everyone else's re-rolls. You want to re-roll this one, please? Thanks.
8.
That's better. 15.
No.
Darn. You blew all your re-rolls.
So this is a sword, like flying at the siren.
Yeah.
She gives it a flirtatious look, and in its erect state, it
I think
returns
that's my
to
best
you.
spell right now.
Erect.
The sword doesn't have a mind of its own. It's my
Are you
mind.
trying to kill women with erect things right now?
Yes. But they're also birds.
A lot of weird metaphors going on.
All right.
Somebody.
We're the bees.
There's going to be one person in the world who this is like super connecting to.
Silver.
In the silence, after figuring out with Vicus's help that we're silenced and that we've been duped, I look at the siren, I make obscene gestures, just raising my middle finger, and then I grab the oar, and I basically point, and I start trying to row towards her.
Row towards her?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go for
We're melee.
They're all melee.
Okay. I'll say that, like, if one more person rows, you'll get there to the rocks.
I guess I'll take... You already had it on your hands, right?
Yeah.
I should clarify then, I'm actually clinging underneath the side, that way there, the sirens can't see me, and also I'm blocked by any kind of...
Oh, they know you're there.
Okay, fine, but anyways, I'm not just concealment, it's cover.
You're getting cover.
Cover and concealment.
Alright, Silver, other than rowing and making gestures...
Oh, that's all I can do.
Alright.
I have no range attacks.
Yeah, we
Okay.
both don't have much strength either.
Alright,
Yeah, the boat's going nowhere.
it is the siren's turn. So she is going to perform a counter song and buff all of her Harpy ladies, right?
It's not counter song. It's just bard.
Just
bard
bards. It's a bard performance.
Yeah.
So I get.
Is that a spell-like ability?
Is it?
I think so.
I think so.
It's as a bard.
I'm going to
Yeah.
spend...
Bard-like.
I'm going to counter it.
Okay.
It's a bard like.
And she can't counter the counter, right?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
This ain't Magic the Gathering. This is
The
Pathfinder.
counters.
All right,
tap
do you
two
have
blue.
to do anything or just say it?
I need to make a spellcaster check greater than her level.
Okay.
Or greater than 10 plus her level.
Okay. And that would be her CR?
Oh, you're fine.
23.
No, her level is listed on her, I think.
Yeah, her hit. No, her
Hit dice.
caster level is the, I think. Which I think might be hit dice.
Hold on.
So 8.
It's 8?
Let's just
Okay.
say.
So
No,
that's...
no. CR 5. 5.
Yeah, okay. So you definitely...
Counterspell.
15.
Do it.
And you rolled the 15 plus craft.
So I'd like to imagine, and Atlas, feel free to edit this if you'd like, that she opens her mouth to perform this ballad and you just like scream in her face the most horrible no ever.
It's a drinking song from his frat or
What
something.
are you talking about? It's the thing he's been practicing when he was doing the bard acoustics.
No, I reckon it would just sort of be like, I would like clamp her mouth shut with like a gust of wind.
Ah, okay. I'll take it. Her sharp teeth clang together like knives. Havoc.
All right. Let's see. I could row. I could also use my very crossbow. I think that we're going to be more effective getting everybody into range, so I will summon the fury within me and row while raging.
You do know you're going to take us out of the spot.
He's clinging to the side,
Oh,
so
okay.
he
Yeah,
gets dragged
and it's
along.
only
Okay,
20
I didn't know
feet
you
within
were.
me. Just 20 feet.
Yeah.
So
So I will row the rest of the way.
Which road did you take? Mine or...
There's 4 oars.
Is there 4 oars?
Yeah.
There's only 2.
No,
Oh, shit.
Whatever. That's my
these are
terrible book.
Yeah,
longbows.
the fact that we were going sideways really doesn't help.
You get the idea. It's just easier to fit you guys.
Man, home.
What?
So if I lose the 20 feet within them, do they get back on the spell? Do they make another will check?
They have to make another check.
Okay.
Unless the spell stopped because it was concentrating, but if it works like a bardic performance, then it can go for another rounds without concentrating.
Yeah. Alright, so Havoc has successfully gotten you over there. Alright, so we were on Atlas.
Nope.
No.
Me.
Wally.
I'm jumping off the boat.
Okay.
I jump off the boat, go under the water, swim right about away, at least a ways, so that I'm not under the
You're
spell.
now going to have to roll a will save.
I'm underwater. I can't
5,
hear.
10, 15, 20. I don't know.
Yeah, anything after that, once you come above water, you're gonna have to make a will save.
I know.
Because you're out of. Okay.
But I'm gonna prepare a spell so I can cast it as soon as I pop out.
Okay. Dragon Ball Z shit.
And I'm gonna.
Would he be able to do that?
What?
Like if he's prepared something and comes out and the sound hits him, or like he has to roll will save. If he's prepared
I
to
could
spell,
get my
does he
head.
like not do it because he's
Once the hold of the spell is broken, they are immune for 1 hour.
Oh.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, so everybody's set in the boat.
Charge!
So I could swim away and hide somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't necessarily know that.
Or like whip out your bow and start.
We don't know that
Harpies.
we're good
You
for an
will
hour.
as soon as you come out.
Well, I mean,
Or as soon as you start silence.
whatever. I pop up and I cast.
Silence goes for
I
12
cast
rounds.
Steel Voice.
still voice. Okay,
Steel.
Oh.
And that's a will save you have to make.
awesome.
Yeah.
And I add to that.
Wait, if that's does it have a verbal component?
Yep. That's why I swam away from you.
You're under
Anybody, by the way?
I popped out of the water and cast it, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
Save of 16.
25.
Holy shit!
That
Didn't work.
It was a really good roll.
Apparently.
Okay, so she smirks.
And then I just go back under the water. I just go. Oh.
Okay, Alice. Sorry about that.
I feel like some other people still need to go.
So I had to reverse back to him, and I'm back to the order. We have to go through the whole thing again.
Dr. Cocaine already went.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
And
we
he-
skipped him, so we
So
went.
you're at the end of the
Yeah.
And then Harpy's turn.
Alright. I'm going to cast Steel Voice
Okay.
Thanks.
because I'm better than Volley.
I wouldn't know. I'm under the water.
And I'm going to put a little bit of extra juice on it.
Okay.
And I'm going to increase its DC by 2.
Okay.
Up to what?
And
Oh. Ooh.
DC is
I rolled
19.
bad. Rolled bad. Yeah, you get it.
You're just lucky. I'm underwater. I have no idea.
So mid sound,
That smirk went
just
away
like
pretty quickly.
Ursula.
If it's steel, do you now have her voice?
No.
Damn, it's not how that works.
We all turn towards Atlas and it's like,
She now has a 20% spell failure chance
Okay.
on verbal spells.
That's
Okay.
all of her spells.
It will.
Exactly.
And it reduces the DC of verbal spells by 4.
Okay.
Shouting and screaming is impossible,
Okay.
and she can only make words barely heard with great effort if she spends a swift action.
Okay.
So she can't give commands.
What were you planning on doing beforehand?
I was going to dispel the song, but because the song kind of doesn't work anymore,
Yeah.
I might as well just shut her up.
Exactly.
Okay. So Harpy.
And shutting her up also gets rid of the song.
Yeah.
It does
Harpy
double, yeah.
number
Well, it was his
one.
idea.
Let's see.
I was going through my list. I'm like, what do I have that could even possibly use this?
Okay, so that's like a bow. Is that what you wrote?
Yeah, that's
there?
a bow.
Okay. Harpy number 1 is going to shoot at the closest boat here.
oh.
How about the dude who was paddling like a maniac to
Yeah,
get
but
there?
we're gonna shoot at Atlas because he just stole our head
that's
honcho's
totally
voice.
opposite.
Is this a magical arrow?
So, Atlas.
What is
Oh, don't
No,
you
it's
have
not
that
a
glove of
No, it is
catching?
not a magical arrow.
He's got the gloves of catching.
I don't have the gloves of catching,
Who does?
but I have magical winds.
Who has the gloves of catching? Oh, it might be me.
It's not me.
I think it is you.
Ring of Socks of Rabbit, Gloves of Fletcher. Yep, I've got it.
Okay, so
I have a lot of magic items.
what about, do I just...
And all he does is
You roll
complain
a
because he
d20.
doesn't have the
And do I
cloak.
add
And
Yeah.
the plus to the bow.
Okay.
Like all
Plus
makes
nine.
you
It's kind of like flavor.
Okay.
What cloak do you
Why
want?
aren't you just invisible all the time?
invisibility cloak?
So Atlas, there's going to be 2 attacks made.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Ugh, bad.
What? Exactly.
It's a 17.
Make another one.
I 17.
That does not hit me.
Forget the money.
Blah.
And she drops her bow.
And she drops her bow.
Atlas gets a bonus of 2 because of the wind around him for deflecting non-magical arrows. Ooh. I didn't think he would ever get shot by a non-magical arrow, so I'm happy that he has.
Okay, Harpy number 2 has learned her lesson, so she dives down and attacks poor Zach. Oh, sorry.
What?
That's the names on
I heard it.
Griff. You ready?
The big fucking boat coming.
Oh man, bad rolls on my behalf. You guys are lucky.
It's a 12.
12. Yeah, she does it again.
2 attacks, and she
It's like a seagull attacking you.
Oh yeah, you can only do that.
Oh,
if you
that's
have
only
one.
with the bow?
No. So a
full
full attack
attack
action is more than 1 attack.
Oh, okay.
She moves, so she can only take the 1 attack.
Right up.
But
Alright.
she has flyby attack, so she can then move away.
Alright, Harpy number 3.
Just let it go.
Victus.
Bring it!
Being shot or swooping?
Let's
Is she
figure
gonna
that
shoot a
out.
bow at me?
Swooping.
Do you have the things of catching?
She doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm technically rowing.
Wait, what
I
are they
guess I'm right
armed
here.
with
Row,
beyond
row,
their
row.
bow? Is it knives?
Claws.
Can I treat claws as knives?
So this one is going to do song on you. And you got to save a, do a saving throw, please.
We'll see.
Wait, you said song?
Yep, song.
Is she within 20 feet?
We're silenced.
Oh, okay.
Is she within 20 feet?
Count it,
Probably
maybe.
not.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Plus whatever height.
Plus whatever height, plus A square. Yeah, so that's... The C is always the longest.
But is this effect if I hear the song?
Good question. So she does not sing. She'll shoot a bow at you. Why not?
Bring it!
Let's do it. Let's see if you can
Just
do
that
it.
one
bow.
catches it out.
She drops her bow.
Oh,
Gosh.
I
Someone
catch
get
the
her.
arrow.
Just the one that flops out.
Nice.
You had to like reach
This
for
is
it.
terrible, Harvey.
Yeah, this is great. I love it.
Number 4.
I'm
They're
so
all
glad I
flustered
cooked
that
the
we
rice.
escaped the trap.
Okay.
They're like, oh god, we never had to use these bows before.
So that harpy is not in the zone of sadness. So we're gonna target
Zone of sadness. It's a new
Atlas,
spell.
Atlas, Griff, and Doctor.
Forest?
Yeah, 4 is.
Yeah, for the little pirate.
That's a long way away.
300 feet.
Okay.
Good range, good range. Alright, so you guys gotta do will saves. Griff,
Hang on. Let
Doctor.
me think about something for just a second.
Sure, go ahead.
Did I use an immediate action to counterspell a thing?
Yeah,
You
because it was
did
her
it
turn.
before your turn. Before
It's
your
not yet.
turn, you did your turn. Is your immediate action reset?
I get 1 per round.
Yeah.
So you have one.
1 on this round.
Yes. So yeah, your reaction has been reset.
Yeah, I'll counter this.
Okay.
I have to make a check. Natural 20.
Okay. This harpy is shut up too. These 4 birds have done nothing to protect their queen here. We're starting back at the top with Griff.
So she's up in the air, huh?
Or look towards Griff and go.
Man, maybe I should have done
We're
2.
just a quiet rave party.
You never know until it happens.
She's just fucking drunk Cthulhu on us.
Watch out.
The Kraken emerges.
Oh no! The first one to die is Jewel.
Why?
Because he's underwater.
I'm underwater too.
Wait, what's wrong with me?
What's
being
grapple?
Yeah, the first one to die is
Let's grapple.
definitely-
I'm a pretty good swimmer.
He's a much better swimmer.
Wait. I missed something.
No, you're fine.
Nothing's
You're making a
happening.
joke about a Kraken showing up.
Okay.
Until it happens.
Grapple is a condition that
I like my
pins someone.
Grapple. You could have grappled a bird.
If you grapple a flying creature, it falls.
Doing.
Is that a spell?
You
It's
know,
right above us.
since they are above water, if anybody knows hold person,
They
if
are 80 feet above you. If you're curious.
if
You can
they,
teleport.
you get hold person on them, they'll go in the water and drown. Just want to point that out.
How does grapple work, though?
You make a
Sam.
combat maneuver check.
No, I'm talking to you as a person. I'm talking to you as a person.
Yeah. What do you want to say to me as a
Whips,
person?
whips are really good at
CMB?
wrapping things up.
Yeah, but next level I can drag him to.
CMB?
But I can grapple him.
Yeah.
So it'd be a
And triple.
D20 roll plus
Triple.
5.
These just for you, because I know you like visuals.
I appreciate that.
She's 80 feet in the air?
Yeah. My harpies fly high.
It's gonna be a great fall.
Never mind, I'm not gonna do that.
Why is that all you're told?
That's pretty much my whole teleport. Probably just throw lightning at her again. Seemed to work last time.
Can you make a character that teleports and is really good at grappling? So that way they can do like
Body
800
slams.
feet Body slams.
Body slam.
Who has the crossbow?
I have the very crossbow. Would you like the very crossbow?
Not in the same
I
boat.
told you, Griff, you would want that bow.
I offered it to you.
I never said no.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
Yes, you did. You said, "No, I'm good. I don't need anything."
Sure. I don't need it.
What I like
Let's
is
throw another shot
Listen,
arrow.
I will fucking whip this thing to you.
And who are you targeting?
same one.
Harpy number 2.
Yep, so that's
Plus 9.
23.
24.
24.
Alright, that hits. Give it to me straight.
It's going to.
11. Electric damage.
Okay. This lightning bolt also pierces the sister's wing, and it's clearly smoking and charred.
The letters?
Very unhappy.
It's lettering.
Right.
Alright. Victus.
Okay, so I'm close enough to
Throw a knife.
to just fucking stab the siren.
That's true. You could just go.
So I'm actually going to do a little flip over her.
Okay. Get him on the other side there.
So make that acrobatics.
Yep.
Yeah.
And is anybody threatening her? No.
I am.
Oh, you are.
Got that whip.
All right. So can I be that 5 feet over? So I'm technically flanking. No, I'm flanking right now.
Yeah, you're flanking right now.
Okay,
You
cool.
can flank on this
So
side.
this
'cause-
is
okay.
water, and this is water.
Cool. So I'm flanking. I'm going to stab her with 2 of my knives.
Got it. Let's go.
You can't. You can only.
You can only do one.
Dual wielding. Dual wielding.
You moved.
Doesn't dual wielding.
No.
Full attack.
Is it full attack? Is
Yeah.
it the only time you can do it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll stab
Yes.
her. I'll stab her with that.
Okay.
And it's a knife going from concealed to unconcealed.
Okay.
So
So
she has
that
to make a
means-
perception check against it.
Okay.
Fuck just hit me.
What am I rolling?
If
the
she
perception
fails, I
is
just do full sneak
sneak
attack
attack.
if I get her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I need to make a,
That's like plus 15.
Depth.
You gotta make
She
a
needs
sleight
it.
of hand.
Does she beat a 24?
No.
Cool. That's my shtick. Alright, I'm gonna attack her.
Okay.
Well, just wait until he deals all of her hit points.
Oh. Well, that's a 19.
I don't.
That
Yeah.
eats it by one.
Yeah, you got it. Don't tell him that.
All
We'll
right.
don't figure it out.
I mean, an unspecified number. It's not plural though.
That's fine. That's not really what my damage comes from. So that's a 6, 7, 8. So 8 plus
Is it plus 2
4
damage?
times
Young.
8.
The rose kid seriously pulls out the calculator.
Did you finish?
40 damage.
Woo!
Finished. What? My moving started getting done.
Jeez, alright.
Oh yeah, you
I want that.
everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not worried anymore.
This
finished
fight
the
is going to
first
be
week.
over very soon.
Part 1 and 2. Alright.
So you basically just cut open her throat and she's now bleeding out but still like awake because all the blood isn't out yet.
Oh.
Kiss.
Wait, so is she down but not out? Or is she
No, she's still up and capable of fighting, but for like maybe 6 more seconds.
Oh, and I enact a status effect on her.
Okay. What's that?
Which just happens.
The best status effect, death.
Which actually, that is at level
one of them.
20.
Yeah,
That's
it's
one of my status effects. Is they just die.
Fort Saver down.
And it will be. Let's lower her AC. Bewildered. So she has -2 AC against everyone, and a -4 for me.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. And then, Victus. Okay. Got it. Alright. Zool.
Okay, so I believe you
Cheese
can
man.
move 5 feet, make an attack. Can you move 5 feet after that attack if you don't use a full attack?
No.
Just like move all at once and then.
And if he
Okay.
leaves the
You could attack,
silver and
and
habit,
then
do they have
move?
to do will saves?
but you
Okay,
can't
sorry.
5-foot step and
There's a
move
feat
in
for that, right? Spring attack.
Okay, so
attacking you.
Spring attack is
Yeah.
I'm going to, you know what? I'll try it. Okay, I'm going to surface right there. And then I'm going to aim at this harpy with my bow.
I'm
And,
assuming since it's a magic bow, does it get affected by water?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's immaculate.
Waka waka waka.
so 13 plus 8 is 21.
Alright, what number, Harpy?
4?
Okay. You hit?
Okay.
I just realized that that's not my mat.
Yeah.
You like it? I got it for Sam.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
And since I can make a full attack, right? Yep. And so you could shoot the bow again, maybe? Why does it not say? Oh, here we go. Okay. Wow. Okay.
So your second attack is the same as your first -5.
Yes.
+1.
What did I Attack bonus plus 8, base attack bonus plus 6. Oh, I was supposed to add those two together.
Yes.
Ah, well, that doesn't matter. So 12 plus 9 is 21.
And is that...
How was your second attack 9?
Because what ended up happening, I forgot to add my base attack of plus 6
No.
before.
That is your dexterity plus your base attack. To the
Oh,
total.
okay. I'm wrong.
So your next one is plus 3.
So 3. So that would be 15.
No.
Oh, well.
That's okay. You still did damage.
We all know it's an 18.
-2.
No, the Harpies are different.
Yep. Different stuff here.
Anything else I can do? No, I can't because I'm silenced, and I don't know if I can end it or not. So,
You could probably end it.
but I don't know that the spell won't go away.
Oh.
Like
well-
her singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
We don't know that we
He
can't
can't
affect
hear
it
the
for
song
another
is
hour.
gone.
Yeah,
But you do notice that when I jumped out there and like stabbed her, I didn't seem very responsive.
that's right. He's out of 20 feet.
You did just pop up.
I did just pop up, so can I make a perception check to see if I see that?
You can
Real
make a
quick?
perception check.
Okay. 8 plus 5
You
is
see the
13.
side of the boat.
So, no. So I still don't know.
Alright. Volley.
That is a 13, you know that, right?
Yeah.
You could do a fireball.
Do it.
Overkill.
Snipe him in the air.
Like
I'm
flat.
gonna give you
Actually, that would
I'm gonna
be.
give you 15 to look over.
It would work.
But if you just pop up.
That would work super well
You have to-
because if they're both 80 feet in the air, right?
So all harpies are 80 feet.
So that means they're in the area of each other.
Not
You could
really, they're
get two
still
birds
very
with
far.
one stone.
They're nowhere near 20 feet.
Hey!
5, 10, 15, 20. They're
Not those
close
guys.
enough.
The other two.
That's still excessive for
10,
two
15.
fucking harpies, in my opinion.
Well, you still in the silence?
No.
No, he's
No,
not.
you have another 20 feet. The code of silence.
Do it. Ready to do it just for the hell of it?
Yes.
Alright,
I want you to throw a fireball.
Alright, fine, I'll throw a fireball
Yes!
up
Can you throw a fireball in water?
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm literally just, my head is just ducked. I'm just gonna poke out and just do it.
The way fireball works is you don't hurl a ball of fire.
You just
point
point
it
it
to a
at-
location and it explodes.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even
That
like,
takes no
really
effort at all.
extend. The fireball appears and it hurts everything and disappears and nothing happens. Other than people get
So are
hurt.
you aiming for 3 and 4?
Two of them.
Yeah, these two right here.
Oh,
It's just
that's
gonna
2 and 4.
Fireball actually does light things on fire.
And then they have to make a, what is it, a
Half-Five
reflex?
is better than 3.5.
I don't
To
even
take
know what
half.
this- Is it a reflex save? Just,
Yeah, but to take half, unless they have evasion.
So roll.
Take half.
What that shitty?
What we call guaranteed damage.
No,
That's a lot of damage.
And I take
12.
half. Okay.
So if that's better than his... What's your save DC for your fireball?
16.
So they fail, so they take full damage.
Okay. Yeah, I rolled terrible. You guys are so lucky. I rolled like nothing above a 5.
Oh, 6 sixes here.
Now, is this for both of them, or is it split between
No,
them?
it's both of them. They both take
So
full.
6 times 4 is 24, plus 5 is 29, 32, 35 damage.
35? Okay.
Oh, that was so close.
So, did they catch on fire?
Okay, so harpy number 2. In a big smoke, fiery pit of burning flesh and feathers that smells absolutely disgusting, it into the water.
And then after I do it, I go,
This is
magic
just
ball
like,
into the water.
this is just like
You are
the computer.
So much it's very satisfying to knock them over.
Yeah, it is.
I'll
It
let
is.
the next person to kill it knock them over, because that was fun.
Who's next?
Dr. Hippocampus, mind blade.
What is that Harpy? And that has that been hit by anybody?
This
That
is
just got hit by the fireball.
this is one, yeah, he just got hit by the fire.
Oh, I thought you hit those two.
Nah, he decided.
That's why this one died.
So they've all been damaged.
This one looks a bit like
I have
a
to spend all my Arcana points.
Yeah, this one looks like
All
a
my
massive-
Arcana pool has to be spent on it.
I don't think there's any range in my thing.
You could use your fly out and attack weapon thing.
Well, that's what I'm.
Oh,
60
feet.
feet.
60 feet?
Measure.
They said it's 80 feet.
It's 80 feet in
up.
the air.
Plus,
Are they
to the
falling
side.
or no anymore after that?
Well, that one fell into the water. That was my.
The other one's still able to fly after.
It's a
Well,
roast chicken. It's struggling.
half its feathers are cut.
I'll hit the siren then.
All right, siren it is. Now remember
I'll save
that
it.
my AC has been damaged because of Victus over here.
Yep.
Yeah, take this.
I should attack that.
First attack. 16 plus 11 plus 12.
I think you got it.
Okay.
Wait, is this a mind blade?
Yes.
Yes.
This might be the first mind blade kill.
Yes.
Get
It's
hyped!
only been how many recordings?
Sirens are lawful good.
12 damage? Your fault.
Oh, and exactly 12 left.
Wow.
All right.
The first mind kill.
With the unearthly scream, our
Her
siren
voices.
falls over, and her true form becomes even more clear. This disgusting slug-like creature.
Neat.
Neat.
I
Yeah.
can barely hear her cries as we stole her voice still.
Yeah.
I pop the cherry off. Fuck you.
Resistance to
The
necrotic.
weirdest paladin in it.
Jeez. Okay. Silver.
I have no idea what I'm going to do. So it's flying enemies. And I am a supporting person with no way to attack them in the air.
Good job, everybody. I'm supporting.
Who can do ranged attacks right now?
I have a crossbow hanging off my back that I'm not using.
Are you going to fire soon?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not using the crossbow. You could just take it off me.
You are in the boat with him.
It's a simple weapon, right?
Yeah,
How
Oh, wait,
heavy
it's
is it?
medium, isn't it?
it's medium.
What's the penalty of that? 4? Nice.
Yeah, I think it's a -4 or something like that.
I'll take a
But
shot.
it's a +1, so it's
Oh
only
my God,
a
he's gonna
-6.
shoot. He's gonna shoot Victus.
Yeah, I take it off like it's a heavy machine gun. And I at Harpy 3.
Yeah, it's the bow gun.
Do you take a penalty to using something that's above your size?
Yeah,
Yeah,
-4.
so there's -4 to shoot it,
Okay.
I believe. So what is the math here? Is going to be I have
Wait, what are you aiming at?
I have a bad deck. I'm not going to hit this thing, but I'm going to try. I'm going to aim at 3.
All right, 3 it is.
And I have a
It's a +1 bow, and you can insult it to get extra damage.
all right. So the +1 takes off my -1 from Dex.
You heavy piece of shit.
So then it's a 6 -4, so I have a +2.
Yes.
Do it. Come on.
Fire!
You want to try that again?
Yeah, roll that on the table.
Let's do it one more time.
Roll to confirm! Roll to confirm!
Blow this thing out of the water.
Oh, that is only going to be at 11.
So it's a regular hit.
But I hit.
That's still really good.
So now what you can do is you can insult the bow, and we'll do additional 1d6, was it? Or
Wait,
1d8?
what?
Yeah, an additional
Yeah. So
D8 of damage.
it's a crossbow, as in cross as in angry.
I can insult
So
it.
You
it's,
insult it.
it's a bow of elven and dwarven design mashed together.
It's a crossbow.
And so you can insult the bow to draw out the burning hatred of the two races
So,
being forced to work
It's
together.
cross as in a crossbow. It's cross as in a cross between bows, and it's cross as in an angry bow as well.
I'm going to say to it, it was all me. And
It's a
it
triple
wasn't. The bow didn't have anything to do with it. It was all me.
So make a intimidate check.
Oh god, intimidate. I'm gonna dust that one off. It's a +6.
That's better than 12. You got it.
14.
Woo! So 2d8 damage.
Wow, that's
plus
the most
1.
damage I've ever done.
2d8 plus 1.
Holy shit.
This is at 3? Okay.
And
12.
Okay.
And one of those is fire damage.
What the hell is this? Oh wait, you can't even. Wait. I just grabbed this off your back and I'm just like, oh wait, I can't even insult it because I'm
Oh yeah,
silent.
you're silent.
So never mind.
Oh, yeah, you can't insult, that's right.
So what do you get instead?
What was the...
8.
I guess it's just 8. We'll just go with 8.
Okay.
Damn. I undone my own damage.
Shit.
Damn it, roleplay!
I should have shut up.
really know that that's how it works.
Yeah.
Because no one told you.
That's true. The power of roleplay.
So,
Well, I don't know. You might have been insulting it as soon as you got dropped on you. Fuck you, you stupid ass bitch!
okay. Ah, well, that one's dead, so
There goes that plan.
Havoc.
Cool. I will prepare an action to use my whip to, I suppose, would be a trip or a drag action to prevent movement. I will prepare a combat maneuver to prevent the next harpy that swoops down at us from leaving my reach once it enters.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Is that all you do?
I also switch into my strength stance using a move action.
Okay. Atlas.
No.
And then Harpy's turn.
If they survive.
If they survive. It's crazy.
I don't know what spell you stole from me, but you could do what I just did.
I look up at one of the Harpies and yell out, "Come on, shoot me! I dare you!"
She flashes you.
Oh, all right.
Jeez.
I think that harms
It's
me.
it's the crispy chicken one.
Alright.
She had no feathers
Which of
left.
these harpies is still holding a bow?
Okay.
No.
4 is holding a bow. 2 died and had dropped it. 3 had dropped it.
So this one.
That has a bow?
Yes.
Those ones were just
And
singed?
1 has a bow. Sorry.
No, I singed this.
So 1 and 4
Yeah,
have bows.
this one's like a crispy chicken. This one dropped it and is dead. This one dropped it and was just attacked. And this one hasn't dropped it and is the furthest away.
Do you think that's within 180 feet of me? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast blindness on it with a little bit of extra juice.
All right.
Juice.
They have to roll a saving throw.
Will saving throw.
Thank you.
Or maybe it's 4.
I have rolled nothing above a 5. This is a 10.
Okay, the DC is 19.
Gosh, I'm
Time to
changing
get
out this
some new
dice
dice.
this time. Different dice. Here we go.
It's Fortitude, but it sounds like it still fails.
Fortitude's even lower.
Yeah.
It is permanently blind.
Okay. How do I want to do this?
Wow, that's
Blindness deafness.
I'm just going to write it. Blind.
It needs to make a DC 10 acrobatics to move faster than half its speed, or it falls.
Okay. A DC. Hold on.
If it's moving.
Well, it's flapping, so that's moving.
It's not
right?
moving its speed, though.
Okay. It's just hovering.
Yeah.
So if it moves slowly, it won't fall.
It has -2 to its AC, and -4 to skills and perception.
And is that a permanent to its AC?
Yeah, it's permanently blind.
Okay.
It's not going to be alive much longer, but it's permanent.
Yeah.
It's permanent for the next 18 seconds.
It's good. It's good. I mean, no. All right. Which one died? 2 did. Okay, cross that one out. All right. Harpy number 1.
It's last legs.
Yeah, on its last legs. It is going to like kamikaze into the boat, aiming for Doctor there, and going to melee attack with its claws.
1 attack.
1 attack, just 1. Ooh, yeah, that's better. Good dice.
I don't think she's on our side.
27.
27 hits.
27. Yeah.
The mind can't hide from
Good
the
job,
claws.
dice. Okay.
Blind creatures also have...
Sorry.
This is
thought
the
you just
first
broke another
damage,
chair.
though, guys. Like,
Total
come on.
Everyone else.
1 freaking damage. 1d6, my
Yeah,
butt.
1d6, no modifiers.
That's all you get, Doctor. With 1 harpies all over you, clawing at your face. Here we go.
Damn bird. Go away.
Brad is right. Alright. Hey! Different species. Harpy
Who
number
says
3. That one is
There's no
going
bow.
to go for Liam.
Who?
Ah!
It
He
Victus.
flies through the
Did
window.
it-
Now, does it...
it did move within 15 feet of me.
Good question.
That can also be above.
If it's
Oh,
doing a
it-
swooping attack, then it's the. Doesn't mobility eliminate attacks of opportunity?
No,
It does say,
It has a bonus.
no attack opportunity provided when flying. You wrote it.
I did write that, but I think that was from moving away after.
Move, attack, and move. No attack opportunity provided. You know,
That sounds like
read
it's spring attack. That's what
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
spring attack is what I was trying to go for.
Okay.
Yeah, so spring attack is.
different. He can't... Victus can't attack it,
Okay.
but someone else can.
Okay. So,
So
yeah.
I'm going to go for, and I've got a held action, which is different than
We'll go for it.
attack
Yeah.
of opportunity. So here we go. This is a CMD to prevent it from moving.
So,
Can I re-roll that?
No.
This is a different day than the other re-roll, so. Oh. Even worse.
You drop your...
you drop. Oh,
No, it's
tied
tied
to
to
me.
He's fine.
it dangles.
It's the best decision you ever did was tying that to yourself.
All right.
I make the
Victus.
most attacks. I gotta keep it tied to me.
We're gonna try and attack you.
Who's you?
Me.
Yeah.
How close am I to...
What?
I was gonna see if they could try and sing again.
Good job, Tank.
But I think we're too close to Zulu here.
No, you're not. Victus is not within the 20-foot range.
Alright, so she's gonna try and sing at you.
Oh, I thought she was coming in to attack me.
She is
She's
gonna
screaming
attack
in
you.
your face.
Oh, so she just shows up to scream in my face. Alright, do I need to make a save?
Yes.
Can't you counterspell again?
I mean, to be fair, even at a
I failed.
-1, I've got a plus
Okay.
19.
Okay,
I got a 1.
she convinces
Like-
you that you need to attack Havoc.
Okay.
Okay, that's Harpy number 3's turn.
When does that happen?
When does that happen? Oh, is that instantaneously?
It'll probably be next turn.
Yeah, on his next turn, he will
Okay.
take that action.
Okay.
If the Harpy dies, do I lose this ailment?
Probably.
I would
Well,
say
actually, once he enters the silent spot, won't he just disappear?
Oh, yeah.
again?
it's the closest person. Alright, wait. Duffy.
I'm not. You can't see me. I'm underwater.
I was gonna say, you're not in the silence, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm underwater, so it wouldn't target me anyway.
Last Harpy, number 4. Harpy number 4 is going to try to reach the ground. Go move
15,
slowly.
I should usually take 5 feet.
As a blind creature, can I listen or anything? Like, what would be the best deal here? Just like...
Make the acrobatics check to see if you fall over.
Okay,
And
let's
if
do
you
that
don't,
first.
you can land. If you do, you fall.
Okay. What would
Look at skills.
acrobatics use?
Look at skills. Does he have acrobatics as a skill? Or would it be a fly check, perhaps?
Probably fly check.
So there.
There.
Plus 12 to fly.
Alright, and
Make
then
the
I
DC
take half
like,
of that, right?
make the DC like 20.
Okay.
And then roll it. So you need to roll better than an 8 to land safely. You
Okay,
don't
I
do
do
it.
not.
The DC is only 10.
Alright, then you make it automatically.
It says acrobatics in the rules of blind, but it is flying, so acrobatics doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so she just lands on the rocks.
okay.
I guess that's her turn, unless
Yeah, she's just kind of like,
Yeah. she makes it to the rocks without landing in the water. That's pretty miraculous, actually. Griff, starting over at the top.
This one's still alive?
Yes, that one hasn't been knocked over.
I'm sorry.
That one's in the boat on top of Dr. Hippocampus.
Oh, it's in the boat?
It's in the boat.
Fuck it, I'll just whack it then.
You got that plus 1 mace.
Get it off me!
Take my +1 mace.
Yeah. 27.
You hit it.
There's pretty much no way you're not going to kill it.
Is there a second season?
Was I literally like 1 health away?
Oh yeah, you kill it.
Alright. This dead body keels over on top of Dr.
More
Hippocampus. I got it.
Oh wait,
Just like
you
took
killed
those
it,
comic
so you get to
Morning
knock
star.
it.
Yeah.
You can knock it down.
Griff, knock it down. Yeah. Alright.
That was pretty good then.
Bleeds all over.
Once you kill somebody with it, is it now a morning star?
It is a morning star.
Victus.
Oh, you
hurt me.
I run toward. I make direct eye contact with Havoc. Pull up my knife and lick the blade.
Oh, it's poison.
Wait. It's like a repeat of him already stabbing you from the first time. He's having flashbacks.
And I start sprinting towards you, and then once I enter the silence, I immediately stumble and stop. And I'm like,
Which is 1 5-foot step.
yup. So I take a 5 step, and I'm like, oh.
Did I just lick my dagger?
Yeah.
So
I'm pretty sure that was my butt dagger.
5,
Necrotic
10, 15, 20. Yeah, you made 1 5-foot step.
Cool.
I don't know, this is that
So that was me making a full movement though, and I
Yeah.
stopped. So that wasn't me taking a 5-foot step.
Okay.
So I've got a standard action left, and so I guess what I do. The harpy that's above me screaming, is she down low?
She came close to you, so she's no longer... I said she was screaming in your face, so I'd say she's only 20 feet above you.
Perfect. I throw my knife right up at her.
Alright. Roll.
Come on.
Oh no. Now wait, was it you who cast it so that she's... wait, which one?
Yeah, she's got.
Hold on, which
no,
one
that
is
was
this?
for the
No, that's the other one, I'm
Harpy.
sorry.
Or the side.
17.
17. AC 16.
Okay.
Good job.
I hit her.
Yep.
So that's just like
dagger.
This isn't like a stealth attack, so it's only 9 damage.
Okay. Would you like to describe what your knife does?
I flip my knife around, just go, so it aims right up, like between her.
What are we doing?
This is kind of a weird session.
Eyes.
Right out.
Good save.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I aim for the.
Alright, so, Zool, we're going up to you. We have a chicken on a stick, and we've got a blind baked roast.
Okay, I'm assuming at this point I can see that my I don't need my silence spell anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to dispel that, which I believe is free action. Stop a spell.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty sure if you just start doing another spell, it goes away anyways.
Yeah. Well, no. So I'm going to attack, let's say, number 4.
Okay.
With my bow. Which would be 18 plus... it hits.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have a second attack?
now you can.
yes, I can, but I have something else I'm going to want to do.
You can't also cast a spell.
I have a quick action. I can use my fervor to make a quick action and turn a spell into a quick action.
Nice.
8 plus 4 is 12.
What is that?
My Waka Waka bow.
Oh, damage. Sorry. I thought that was your spell.
No. Alright. Now I'm going to use 2 fervors because I really want to try this. And I am going to cast...
Hang on a second, Chris. In Pathfinder, you don't add your dexterity bonus or strength bonus to the damage of a bow. Unless it's a composite bow.
It's something to do with the damages of... People gave me... I got +1 to damage because it's Waka bow. And when I read...
it's got like weapon focus for bow back.
Yeah, that too, yeah. Well, weapon focus, weapon finesse, stuff like that.
He has the thing that switches.
He's got sacred weapon and weapon focus and something.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Close, like close targeting or something like that.
No, you got it. That was right.
Okay. And then I'm going to use 2 fervors to cast Hold Person on number 3. I want to see if this actually works.
Alright. What save is that?
That is a... This is level 2. How did I just miss it? I was looking at this. Oh, here we go. It's a will save, so it's 10 plus...
Spell level, whatever your caster level.
Spell level of 12, and caster level? So that's 8, so that's 20. That doesn't make sense. You sure it's your caster level you have doing that?
Wait, for DC?
Oh, you don't have your caster? Sorry, that's
Isn't it the spell level?
It's the spell level plus...
And your casting modifier.
Casting modifier, right.
Wisdom. So that's
like
12
4.
to 15.
Alright, no good for me.
Alright, so you get that?
Yes. Hell.
That means you drop down for 8 levels and you go underneath water. Number 3. Sploosh. So it's underneath. Oh, no, I gotta do it.
Alright, so she's floating on the water.
Underneath water.
Lie under. Oh, because it's pulled
You
down?
took physics,
It
right?
20 feet.
Accelerates at 10 meters per second.
Can't swim.
Per second?
Yep. So she
So-
goes underneath water. So if she doesn't release from it, she'll drown.
Okay, what do I roll? Anything?
Okay.
That's it?
That's it.
Not yet. Alright.
For 8
She
turns.
cannot, hold person, subject becomes paralyzed, is where it breathes normally but cannot take any actions, even speech. Each round in its turn, the subject may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect.
Oh, a saving throw. Okay.
This is a full round action, does not provoke a winged creature is paralyzed, cannot flap and wings and falls. A swimmer cannot swim and may drown.
Okay.
Falls 360
So,
feet.
it's volley.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Oh, does she get any damage from falling 80 feet to the ground?
20 feet.
She's
20
not
feet.
20 feet to the water. That's a high jump.
Yeah.
10.
I'm under the water right now. Can I
Love it.
see the bird on the other side, or there are rocks all
So the rocks
the way down?
all the way down.
Okay.
And you can notice that and tell that to your group if you'd like.
Yeah. Overrated. Alright, I pop my head out, and I guess the only bird I see is over here still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.
I'll just cast Magic Missile at it.
Poor
Magic
magic.
missile always hits.
Always hits, and I got 4 of them. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, so 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus 4 is 14 damage.
That's a good consistent, like...
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, next level I'll have max of 5 magic missiles.
Alright.
Question, what would you do if I moved it up into a higher spell slot? Would you just get an extra magic missile, or would that increase anything else?
You wouldn't do anything.
Would it just not do anything because it's such a low?
Because it doesn't have a DC.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Yeah, but I thought the whole point is we can move like a fireball up a higher
you stab it?
level.
For DC.
Nope. Too far away. I sort of just sit here, I guess. I'll collect some harpy blood and some violence.
From the body on top of you.
Yeah, the body on top of me.
Alright, so
Cause
that's
of death.
I think it's been fireballed.
silver.
Fireballed and maced.
I can't drop this crossbow because it will fly out of my hands.
Set it down gently.
I think that's considered dropping it.
Yeah. Can
If you
put
put
it
it,
back
toss
on-
it to Griff.
Can you put it in the
Toss it to
Havik's
Griff?
back?
What do you
Griff
mean?
is in the other boat.
Yeah.
You'd have to throw it 30 feet.
I don't think you can barely lift the thing, nonetheless throw it.
Yeah.
Can you just put it back in Havoc's pack? Is that a thing?
Man, it'd be an action, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be a movement action.
You could reload it and shoot it at the last harpy.
I could.
It's not
Alright.
moving, it's blind.
Fire!
What was 20?
That's a +2. Yeah, wow, I did it. Hey, maybe I should keep this thing.
Wait, what's his crit range?
Oh wait, I can swear at it now.
It's
19 and 20.
Yeah, you can't.
I say, yeah, fuck you.
It's the easiest one.
That's an 8.
Plus
Plus 1, 9.
You have to do the
You have to
intimidate
roll
check.
the...
Oh yeah.
It's okay, we'll get rid of the one you rolled.
That's, yeah.
So 9.
yeah, 9 damage.
Alright. Our blinded bird is toast. You
I wanna-
have the permission to knock it down. Woo. So much fun, right, guys? Interactive!
Did
Man.
the other bird drown yet?
Not
Yeah,
yet, but we can...
I think initiative's over though.
I jump into the water.
Okay.
We should just watch the thing drown.
You got your knife between your
Yeah, I have my knife in my teeth and I dive in.
Okay.
And I start fucking shanking this bird.
Kevin Costner style.
Prison
Now,
rules!
because you're after the harpy, does
You get a.
She gets 1 save to see if she can break out of the thing.
Okay, what
If
am I
not,
rolling
Victus
here?
has got a
A
bloodbath.
will
This
save.
bird.
Yep, so you have to be 15.
Natural 20.
Oh.
So she can begin swimming now.
Alright.
But we've got this crazed knifeman after her.
Okay, so we'll meet at the 5-foot mark right next to the water
I
here
crawl
if
to
you'd like.
her.
With your special socks.
I don't, because that would give me a minus to my...
So if we want to skip Griff, we'll go straight to you if you'd like.
Okay, that's good. Alright. Wait, do I make a 5-foot step?
Just into the water. Yeah, you're right next to the water
I
here.
take a 5-foot step and I do a full attack.
Let's hear it. Okay.
And this will kill it very quickly.
I'm sure.
Unless he rolls all ones. Nope,
It is 13 plus 17, so that hits with 30.
Good. Wait, 30 damage?
No,
it's 30 damage.
I was like, holy smokes, overkill.
That is a... Oh, sorry, that's not a 13. I gotta look at my other attack set.
We get it, but you hit
It's
it.
an 11.
Victus, just be
19.
16. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, and then 11.
It's also prone, technically, so.
11, so that one doesn't hit.
Okay. And 12, 13.
Uh-huh.
And then 17. 17 damage.
With the last deep knife. jabby
So
here.
much blood in that water right now.
Yeah, the sharks are
Because
extremely
between-
happy.
The other one got its throat cut right there. There's just a blood nest
Chum
right
of the
there.
lungs.
You find yourself suddenly in eerily quiet water with 7 Selkies staring at you, chained to the rock, suspended in the center of the rock circle, dead harpies lay floating and dismembered and burnt and crispy in the boats and on the rocks, and the dead carcass of the Siren lays on the rocks.
Atlas, how many knocks can you do?
Oh. What you? Selkies are the seal.
I could
seal
just pick their
ladies.
locks.
Seal ladies.
They can transform into seals.
We're basically manatees.
Kind of like manatees.
Before they put the seals
How many
in,
locks can how many
They're
knocks
human.
can you use?
are they?
The manatee effect.
Actually, you might as well save
Yeah,
They
this.
actually have
they're-
a body like me.
We got time.
We got time. Hey, Zool, could I borrow that cloak for a second?
I swim up here to the rocks. I got
No.
tired of being in the water.
I just want to swim over to the Selkies.
You got the eye patch.
Yeah, you have the eye patch.
Alright, I put on the eye patch and I use its ability.
I
Just
never
because
took
he
mine
asked,
I beat
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I give Havoc back the crossbow. Thank you.
just because I
Griff.
beat
I saw you
Victus
eyeing
over
this
there.
during that fight.
So,
You still don't want it?
Zool, do you
you son of a
explore
bitch.
any of the harpies or sirens before you move on?
Explore.
Their remains.
Well,
I'm
we're
up
looking for a
next-
boulder, right? So
I'm
let's
up
look through
next
these
to
boulders.
the whatever it was, the one that's
Yeah.
saying. I'm next to the body of that one.
Which one? Did all of them have bows?
All four of them did.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at their bows and quickly look over their bodies without touching them. Oh well, just quickly.
Zool, you may add this to your collection of items, should you like. Any of you guys can fight him for it, but he's the bow user. You find a quiver.
Filled with unspecified arrows that will need to be identified.
Yes.
I do it. Without question.
1, 2, 3,
prepare
4, 5,
identify every
6,
Oh, I have
7
this,
arrows, which
War
you need
Master spell.
identified. Do you look identify?
Identify
I
just
need
gives
to
you plus 10.
roll for that?
No, he does it.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
can
needs-
roll.
He needs to
Okay.
Well, I still get a bonus.
It's a lot.
It's a spellcraft, right?
It's spellcraft.
So I got 24.
Okay.
That'll do.
That'll
Lowest
do.
roll
You find
with identify.
2d6 seeking arrows.
So you have to roll 2d6 to find out how many seeking arrows he gets. More.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I get to do it!
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Sorry, guys. You get
two.
8 seeking arrows.
Nice.
The lofty was 2.
That's above average.
8. Above average.
You get 8 flare
That's
arrows.
such a dumb. 12. Above average.
And 5
3.
explosive
Below
arrows.
average.
And 1 dragon slaying arrow. Good stuff!
Inside the bar with that arrow.
Do I find anything
Somebody
on
makes
the
direct eye
siren?
contact with Silver.
Was there other stuff?
That's
The
just.
signs?
Now, what do
No, I guess not. You can
I
give
mean-
him a little bit of gold, maybe.
Yeah, sure. You will find a ruby necklace worth.
Something. I'll have to get it appraised.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
It's
just
not
take the
very good.
I'll just take the ruby necklace. That's fine.
She's mostly nude, so this.
Yeah, well,
Praise
she's
the
not that
necklace.
pretty anymore. I don't show you the necklace.
I see it.
No, you don't.
You also find a paper bag.
15.
15?
To
Sorry.
appraise that necklace that I saw on pickup.
Oh, wonderful. What's hold on, let me check my
You just
notes.
make up a number.
I know, but I wrote down stuff for rubies.
20,000 gold.
No!
4 gold.
I got
It's
it!
a necklace of resurrection.
I'm gonna say 5,000.
Holy
Because it's
shit!
small.
All right,
Did I
thanks.
read this wrong?
Nope, it's fine.
That's...
No.
Oh, it's a chest of them. Sorry.
Double chest of
50?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's better.
Alright, 50. Sorry, guys. I just read this.
chest!
Oh, chest!
Can I grab one of their bows? Are they short bows or long bows?
They were long.
I'm just gonna convert.
I can just pick up one, I guess.
Okay.
Take one.
Sure.
So I have no range past 60 feet.
Fine by me.
Basically, yes.
that sounds about right.
My gross is.
It's probably a chest.
Light up the air.
Do they have some regular arrows too?
All right, I
It's a
swim over
dragon.
to
Huge.
Huge
tracts of
about, I would say about 7.
Basically,
Doctor
something
Games.
similar to that.
Alright, guys.
I swim over to the Selkies.
Does anyone tie up their boat?
Oh.
Yes.
It's all right,
I will
I can-
tie up our boat.
Lord mercy.
I don't know who's on our boat, but good luck.
Still in my boat.
I'm swimming.
Okay. move yourselves according to where you would like to be, either in the water, approaching the Selkies on the rocks, or still in your boat.
I'll stay on the rocks.
I'll stay on the rocks.
I'm staying on the rocks.
I can't reach.
I am a
Somebody
giant.
move me
Where
over.
are you going?
Oh,
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's really far away.
Jewel swims
That's
away.
like 3 turns right there.
No, I move 60 feet.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's just
And also,
he's just enjoying sailing about.
if there was a I don't know rain area attack spell, I'm not in it.
Okay.
So
So the
Fucking paranoid.
I moved 30 feet.
We talked
so
about-
I think that
do
gets
you
me
remember
ritual.
Robin?
Yeah, that's not this character you're playing.
No, I know, but I don't want that to
I
happen.
cast
Robin.
detect magic on this area.
okay.
How Robin died because he threw dynamite in a worm.
All of this. He did. The Selkies all know magic. There's nothing particularly magical
In
on
the
them.
area. Okay.
Yeah,
That's all I wanted.
magical.
They're
things.
tied up just with clearly chains and locks that have been harvested from sailing ships that have been here before. And you do see, now that you're inside this circle of death, the kind of on the inside, almost like teeth, broken pieces of the ships kind of lining the exterior as it goes deeper and deeper down.
How did they get ships in here?
I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Atlas is going to send a message to Victus. He's going to say,
What is it?
Is
you
it
need
like
to get one of those Silky's hides. It's an ingredient.
Is it the ingredient?
You need 2. You got to get 2.
I can't respond to you, can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
You can respond to this message.
I'm going to free him first, and then we'll figure that out.
Yeah, you got to get 2.
Are you trying to get some silky...
He wants a body pill.
Gross.
Just get 2. If you get more, that's good. But 2.
Alright, I pull out my lockpicks, and I approach with the lockpick saying, I'm here to free you. I'm taken.
I'm taking, all 7
No.
of the Selkies put their hands forwards with the locks and go, thank you so much. We've been captured captive here, and we only want our freedom. In exchange for that, we will give you...
Tell you where.
we will tell you what... That's what it was. I was like, give you information. We will tell you where you can find treasure galore, and we will even help you get to it.
I have one question.
Pirate Roberts?
I have one really important question.
Of course.
I have 2 really important questions. One, is there something here to kill us? Other than the siren we just murdered.
So, there are clearly 7 sisters. The 6th youngest all turn to the oldest. Almost as though she's been captive here the longest. And she thinks for a moment. I have never been below, she says, but I can only assume there are dangers.
And
We
then
will do our best to equip you.
my second question is the treasure cursed?
We have only seen normal ships be dragged
Oh,
in.
so it's from those ships?
Yes, there are many, many ships below us, all with their treasures and troves.
Alright, we'll figure this out later.
Can you do 7 locks at once? Impress me here.
Alright, well let's...
If he lines them all up.
Like
One
boss
key
traps.
to check
this out. So that's disable device? Plus 16.
What DC for disabled devices to undo a brush trap?
That's a 32.
He had to find that out with his lady friend.
So 18 at least.
Okay, so you're able to get all but the last 3 done pew, 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 in pretty quick succession.
Or in 1d4 rounds.
Yeah.
Not 20.
Nat 20.
All right.
Yeah.
You pop the others with ease, and they're all grateful. None of them seem to make a move to jump away from you, so you don't need to tackle them for any reason.
to take their skins.
I'm not gonna tackle.
Do it, Victus.
We're gonna bring him to shore and then we'll figure things out. Let's go this way.
Okay.
And I point back to the...
I wave.
So just imagine that there's more of them, guys. I don't have enough coins.
Hi, ladies.
So
Don't get
does
any funny
everyone
ideas.
appear onto the rocks?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on the rocks, and I'm studying my feet. My gray skin is bright red. None of them have claws.
So these are naked, athletic young women. The youngest sister being like 16, the oldest being in her mid to late 20s.
Do you want some healing?
16 is adult.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 15.
Everyone want to make an honest living?
Pick that. All of them have across them, kind of like a sash, their skins. Clearly they were unable to put them on when they were tied to the rock.
Anybody have extra clothes?
I got some breeches.
Why?
I'm not understanding the problem.
I'll start taking my shirt off.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Is it warm enough out for them? I mean, do they need
It's tropics.
clothes? I mean, it's tropics, isn't it?
I'm a man of the cloth. As are you.
Listen, he has slaves, alright?
I have very specific things I have to follow by. One of them did not say I can't look at naked women.
Are they injured?
Just saying.
They have red raw around their wrists. They
my
clearly
religion-
haven't eaten in a while. But none of them seem to have been beaten. They seem to have been used for a reason. Like the Selkie needed them for something.
Oh,
The siren.
Sorry guys.
that's why were you chained up? Why did the siren keep you? She can already attract ships on her own.
She can, but she cannot attract animals, fish. So when she's unable to feed off of humans, we did provide her with sustenance, which she would not share with us.
Having eaten people before, that's kind of dark.
It's very dark.
You've eaten people before, haven't you?
Yeah.
You were inside my head. You saw that memory.
Yeah, we were there for that. Spoilers, Zool.
I was a little bit drunk.
So if you would like our help in going below to the caverns of treasure, I would like you all to roll a d6.
Oh, right. This is fun.
Alright, so hold off till I call on you, please. Alright, Havoc, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Rolling.
Okay. Griff.
But we can't roll the same thing as other
6.
people.
Keep them doggies rolling.
That's okay.
right.
Victus.
What happened to
You're
Silver?
gonna roll.
What happened to Silver?
I'll just have them re-roll. I'm doing it in order of the initiative
Oh.
thing, sorry. It was just easier.
1.
Okay. Zool. Oh, wait.
3.
Well, I'll still do it. Volley.
3.
That's good. Dr. Hippocampus.
2. We're going to cover everything.
Alright. Silver.
3.
You need to re-roll.
5.
Okay, you need to re-roll.
That's a 1.
So 1. Re-roll one more time.
What's his option?
Sorry.
That's a 1.
Okay, we're gonna get back to you. Atlas.
6.
Thank you. Alright, I'm just giving you a number, Silver. Okay.
You don't get another number.
You can't. You gave him a 7. You can't roll a 7 on a d6.
I know, but
Yes!
Above and beyond.
I rolled a 7.
just
It
go
is
with it.
possible.
She
Okay.
was deciding who gets what boon.
Yeah. So the sisters
Can I get the boon of Shalia?
the sisters talk among themselves and say, "You have a long way to travel down to the ruins. We will help you by giving you ways to breathe underwater."
Fuck that.
do
Water
it.
breathing.
I
I got 16 hours and divided amongst all of us.
Okay.
Done.
All
Fuck
right.
this.
I don't know that guy.
Yeah, well,
Actually, everybody except Atlas.
I still
hate
want the
Atlas.
boon.
Everybody gets a shit ton of
I need
hours
to know what the
except
seventh one
Atlas.
is.
Fuck you.
Counterspell it.
So they're trying
This is
Yeah,
really
he doesn't
good
know
scene.
this one.
Counterspell it.
they are
I
trying
don't
to
believe
help
you know this one, do you?
and you do
I don't
want
need to
something
know it.
from
I
them.
just
we
need to
accept your
identify
boon.
it.
It's nice. We appreciate it. But
You give him a boon. Does that involve touching me? Because I don't have water
What
breath.
number are you?
20.
Or don't.
It was
Touching you?
Yeah.
There might be some touching.
I don't have water breathing.
Okay. Alright, so who accepts the gift of being able to breathe underwater?
I helped write it, so I'm accepting.
Okay, so
Perfect cast.
Fuck you, Volley, and your
that's not Volley, that's fine. Volley doesn't need it, he rolled the same as someone else. Okay. So the first sister, the oldest sister, steps up. Victus. You are lucky enough. She passes her hand over you, and you feel this tingling sensation in your legs. And all of a sudden,
That's not where the tingling
you have polymorphed into a mermaid.
oh,
So not only can you breathe underwater, but you can swim a little faster. You've got the full tail. But you're not harmed by being out on the rocks right now. You just find yourself suddenly sitting on the rocks.
is this
Damn, Vixus is sexy now.
Merman!
He's a
He's
mermaid.
even got shells
No, I'm a
now.
merman.
You're a mermaid.
Did she say mermaid?
Yeah.
I heard mermaid.
Polymorphed into a
Merfolk.
creature.
A merfolk.
Sorry.
I don't see anymore.
Dr. Hippocampus.
I don't know. Some people might like it.
The
Is this permanent?
I'm
I raised my hand. Hey, is this permanent?
No, we don't have enough energy to keep these spells forever. We've
This
been
is fine.
starving. We can only provide you so
It's
much.
fine. Here's some food. Don't continue the spell.
They devour the food you give them. They don't even look at it.
All right, I'm out of food.
I like the tail.
You like the tail? So do you know what number you rolled?
I know. I didn't.
You're so excited, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a little excited.
Alright, Dr. Hippocampus. The second oldest comes up to you and kind of starting at your neck goes like this, and a bubble appears around your head.
Around his...
It's almost as though you're just breathing out here and you can't even feel a difference when you stick your head in the water. It's almost though you're still up above the surface.
Protecting your special
That would really suit Atlas's idiom.
Also, I lost my legs, and he gets the bubble.
Zool, did you...
I have some cheese if you make it
He's
special.
also got the cloak.
I know.
They don't know that.
I
I have some cheese if you make it special.
It's special.
I
So
bet you're hungry.
the third youngest now. The third youngest can tell you're hesitant to be near them, so she simply comes up next to you with two fingers and touches the sides of your neck, and gills appear.
I am not hesitant.
You ran all the way over there.
Yeah, you're kind of...
Yeah, alright.
Okay, that was number 3. Did anyone roll 4? No.
Havoc did, I thought.
I thought I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5, so you're next. Alright, Havoc, you pumped for this? The next sister comes up to you and she goes, I haven't quite learned to do it fully. And with like a huge puff of smoke, Havoc suddenly has an entire shark head.
I guess I have to go in the water really quick.
I'm imagining a short version of in the movie
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some,
Moana. I got the tattoos.
Street sharks.
Line 5.
You're a street
There's
shark.
fucking street shark.
Okay.
Let's eat some.
Can I be a teenage
Was
mutant
it
ninja turtle?
tacos? What were they?
I think it was tacos.
It might have been hamburgers. I forget.
It was either hamburgers
They
or
had,
tacos.
they had a food.
They
crew.
couldn't use pizza.
Alright, Griff, we're at like the third youngest sister here, and she comes over and she's like, I'm even not as good as my sister. And she gestures at the shark head now swimming in circles in the water.
Yeah, I can't stop swimming.
Don't touch me.
Can I use my webbed hands thing for my iPad? The shark's got an iPad.
We need
And
animated.
she apologizes profusely before giving you the head of a goldfish.
Can you
Now
still
that's the
speak?
merman we're all looking at.
How would you think this
Hey.
is gonna work?
I don't know.
Right.
Oh, I can't speak. I was gonna make a sarcastic comment, but I'm a shark.
Atlas, the second to youngest sister comes over to you and goes, hope you don't mind getting dirty. And there's just ooze suspension around you as though you're like
You're a hagfish.
in like this jelly, like jellyfish type structure.
Oh, I thought you were making this.
So you're suspended in it and then it can go into the water and you're just kind of like in this ooze protection gel.
I'm starting to see a pattern.
They're not very good at it.
It began kind of cool, but we're starting to get into,
We should have skipped the
you know,
youngest.
like back alley magic here. can I get the first person?
Silver, you have the last and youngest sister left. And she goes,
Special number 7.
I don't have the experience of my sisters, but I can give you our greatest gift. And she takes you full on the face and gives you the deepest kiss you've ever had.
Lucky number 7!
And she gives you the kiss of life. You can now breathe underwater as though it was just the air.
Yes!
Why didn't
they
all-
No, it was number 7 was she's supposed to ferry air down to
That's
him
right.
and
So,
kiss him
yeah, so
each time.
you're only going to have enough air for that kiss. She's going to have to keep kissing you.
Alright.
So you hold your breath, and she ferries air down from the surface.
Well,
to
this is
you.
going to be interesting.
I look at this and
It's a
I
little longer than like an average holding breath.
They saw the Hook, the movie Hook, and they're like,
Silver, I got you. I give you 8 hours of breathing underwater.
I will resist that.
If only.
Actually, you can.
You can. It's harmless, but you can make the save.
Yes! I think it did work.
Just go underwater.
Shove your head in the water.
I need air.
Alright, well, I crawl at full speed towards the water.
So the
Yes. Does his tail have 2 little socks attached to it?
So he's got one big sock on the end.
so the oldest sister is going to stay to watch over her youngest, who wants to make out furiously with Silver to keep him alive. But the other sisters are preparing to leave.
I guess not. Alright, bye.
What? No.
Guess we don't need their skin.
What do we need?
I told you to get their skin.
They're gone now.
Weird.
Well, I told
You're
you.
a creepy old man.
I wouldn't know this, so.
Here, it looks like old Silver's got a connection going.
Yeah, I forgot why we're here, but
That's only half.
Actually, why is
I know,
this surprising to us? A plot element of you was watching women from a window.
Wait, really? Ring of Klein.
Yeah.
Goggles of X-ray vision.
Didn't I give
getting a peeping Tom.
Yes.
Didn't I give you the lenses of straight creeping too?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you weren't around for
Was
when,
that-
when Atlas went into when Atlas was out of the mission. He had them go up to his dorm, and they found a bunch of his stuff.
Were you spying on them?
Yeah, it's like because you weren't allowed into the girls' dorm unless you announced your intentions to the dorm keeper, which was like a magical arch. So you can imagine Atlas's history with college. That was the point.
Alright, so we swim down.
Yeah, so
Okay,
can I water breathe? Is that
sisters,
implied
yeah.
with the merman? Okay.
Sisters 6, 5, 4, and 3 don their Selkie skins, jump into the water, and begin to swim away.
Good job, guys.
Bye.
Yep.
Blood,
If
blood.
only I knew that information.
Victus.
Shark, I'm a shark.
Shark. Can you even speak?
Victus, there's still 2 more here.
Don't try it.
We need to get 2 more
We don't.
of their skins.
But we don't.
Victus, I couldn't be more serious. We need them.
That one is 16. How old are you?
More than 70?
Yeah. You know the whole divide by 2 and add 4 rule?
Can I roll perception on this?
Yeah.
Who?
No, they're messaging.
No,
I know.
we're
There's
messaging.
no way.
They can. Oh no, they can see our mouths.
Silver.
Who's that?
It's Atlas.
So
Oh,
if they
I'm
roll a
speaking to your
perception
mind.
check, they could see our
Nice.
mouths moving and read their lips.
I'm having a great day, Atlas.
You need to get their
But are they up top in the...
That's going
They're
along.
not actually
Oh,
on the
I've only got the
bottom.
first place, Atlas.
The youngest one is going to
They're going too fast.
Depending on if they jumped
Now you're
in.
talking about marriage.
What would I add to this?
Am I in this call?
Perception?
Yeah, because I don't... Okay.
Plus 9.
Oh.
So 24.
24. Am I able to decipher anything?
I don't know if message works that way.
Yeah, message specifically says that you move your mouth, you just don't make any noise.
Yeah, I think it says you whisper.
A whisper, it's a whisper that nobody else can hear.
If we're underwater, how does that work?
Still telekinesis.
Well, he still has a face, just no bottom, and
Do we
he's
like
like a
mouth
squid.
it, but then...
Because her hair was green as seaweed, her
What's
skin
the
was
science
blue.
of magic?
Her
Speak the
face
message,
it
you must
was a
mouth
work
the
of
words.
art. I love that girl
Okay,
with
so
all my heart.
someone
but
could
I only
read our
liked
lips.
The upper part, I did not like the tail.
Okay, so if she's able to understand you,
Well, one person.
let's find out. Atlas.
So they have to read the lips.
Well, whose lips are
It
you
was
reading?
telekinesis, but we have to, mouth our words.
Whose lips were you reading?
Between Atlas and Victus.
The
The oldest
actually
sister.
a feat.
Yeah, I don't think she can do it. I
No.
think it goes
Yeah, it's feet.
fast by.
Remember the day
She can tell that we're definitely getting at
They're
it.
scheming, but she doesn't know about what.
Alright.
You kids wouldn't know the days of tactics with your phone.
Alright, I start swimming towards the underwater.
Yes?
Yeah, so I crawl over to the water and flop myself in.
Fabulous. Now, because they all have breathing, I don't have to worry about number of turns down. I can just say you guys swim down. It gets darker and darker. More pressure and more pressure.
Yeah.
I have dark vision.
There's a way to for every atmosphere.
Does anyone not have dark vision or low light?
I get dark vision from the shark's head?
You do. And Griff here with his gold.
Do I get
head.
scent?
You can smell,
Ooh.
Oh, I do have
especially blood and warm bodies.
With my 60-foot,
Look up the madness.
Nope. With my 60-foot movement, I kind of like swim around everybody as we go down.
Okay, so you'll see at the bottom, the most grand ship is the most clearly intact one. It's almost sitting upright, as though it's like stationed on almost like a mountain, and then the ship has landed on it with several bits of the rocks piercing through it. That would be this guy. And you can see some crushed ruins of other ships kind of around you. There's seaweed. Fish swimming by, some eels scurry off into the distance. They scream.
Oh man, these seal ladies look really tasty because I'm a shark. I think this is a terrible idea.
Hammock, you need to get their seal hides. We need 2 of them to resurrect. We need 2 of them to resurrect Morgrim.
I'm in control.
You don't need to kill them. You just need to get them.
The youngest is now making out with Silver for his most recent breath.
You know what to do.
What? I forgot what you said.
If I take the skin, I can't breathe though.
Second base.
I'll die.
That is more than just second base. That is like a double home run. Because it's marriage.
Alright, so you are now alone down here in the darks of the depths, just with this eerie... the wood has been almost bleached white from being down here. There's ribs of the ship showing, but the most easily accessible way is to actually access it like it's a ship, going down through the ladders and gates.
Dr. Hippocampus on part of the ship. Just clean it up.
Dr. Hippocampus will land on the ship.
Okay.
I'm going to poke my head in the captain's cabin.
Yeah, I'm gonna swim in there with him. We're looking for treasure, right?
Can you get your shark head through that door?
Yeah. My shark head's smaller than my shoulders.
I
Something's
am
wrong with this.
not going to enter the ship, but instead I'm just going to stand outside and kind of keep a lookout.
I'm gonna. Who went in?
Me.
I do.
Shark boy and brain boy.
Yeah. No,
I'll be next to Vicus.
Off the ship.
Merman and whatever.
Mermaid man and barnacle boy?
Yeah.
God, you're terrible.
So Mermaid Man goes in as well.
Barnacle boy follows.
Atlas is having a hard time steering his jellyfish.
I'm going to steer the ship.
Just for fun.
How do you move forward when you can only move your legs down?
So,
Tip.
Dr. Hippocampus, did you open the cabin door?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you see in there, very much like the Goonies, treasure just covering the whole cabin with the body of the captain sitting in his chair. Just bones. But like the nice suit is still intact, the hat, the cutlass at his
They
side.
ate everything but the clothes.
The bones of his crew members, you can now see once you've landed on the deck of the ship, are kind of strewn about as though they had been in doing their duties, but when they were in trance, were paralyzed as they were drowned. So they're like mid their action and then just collapsed onto the deck.
I'm going to mage hand the captain's hat and see what happens.
He lifts up and grabs it. And he goes, "How dare you!"
You best start believing in ghost stories!
I throw my knife underwater. Yeah.
And he grabs the knife midair. "Do you challenge me? And you wanted to keep this name?
I want to keep the name, so come up with like Dread Pirate Roberts or something.
That's fine.
There it is.
There it is. Alright. I, Captain Roger Hookhands. There we go. Hookhands.
2 hook hands!
My God!
I teleport the knife back into my hand.
Okay. How do I want to do this?
Well,
He stands up, and at once, all of the skeletons, all their heads kind of, and turn and face the captain. And he goes, Do you challenge me? If you escape with your life, we will all admit defeat, but I challenge you to one-on-one combat. If
Go
you
get him,
fail,
Victus.
I turn to everybody else. You know, I can't do stealth attacks to undead things, right?
Yes, you can.
Can anyone?
What? I can?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What's in Pathfinder? Yes, you can.
Oh.
Are you sure? Because I was looking at a prestige thing a while back that gave you undead traits, and is like, and every so often your level's like, oh yeah, you've got another fortification because as undead you ignore sneak attacks.
he will unsheath his sword and do any of you challenge me to single one-on-one combat for your life?
As this is happening, I'm up top with the student. I'm the captain.
Sure, I mean, fucking, if I can do sneak attacks against undead things, then yeah, why not?
No tricky business.
That's all
How would
I
you sneak
do.
attack him if you're...
Hey,
I guess you could surprise him.
you can just turn invisible.
I mean,
what do you mean by
you're over there.
sneaky tricky business?
You fight with honor
We
or
don't
you
see
fight
that.
not at all.
That's why I'm up
I think he means
top.
just now.
So dead is dead, so
I mean,
Either that or you fight us
it's
all.
not restricted. You're not dead is dead.
Well,
How many?
angry shark.
Angry shark.
I think Angry Shark wants to fight.
Yeah.
Angry shark.
I put my bets on Angry
You
Shark.
want to take this one, Shark Man?
In this room alone, there are 25 skeletons.
Jesus Christ!
Fireball.
You say that one.
Fireball might work.
I'm just up top.
Fireball!
You know, I'm gonna.
Shark Boy,
I'm gonna probably.
you're up.
Where's Lava Girl?
Havoc, maybe I should do this.
He's got
Because-
cold.
Well, he does.
Okay, so
I have the weapons
Through
that
the
are
shark man?
literally
yeah.
good against undead.
Yeah,
And
Dr. Hippocampus does have anti-undead weapons. You want to
So-
do this?
I'm
That's
going to
my
hold
good.
off on doing initiative if you guys want to talk among you to discuss the captain's
We
honor.
are talking about our champion, who's going to be amongst us. So could you give us like a hot second?
And he kind of turns his sword. I will wait.
Thank you.
Alright, whoever's chosen that, gets the sick buffs, so let me know.
Hold on.
shark. Okay.
I come down. I see something's going on. Be like, what's going on, guys?
We're currently figuring out how to. We got to challenge this captain in single combat. Otherwise, we have to fight every skeleton.
If you give me an hour to prayer, I can cast Cat from Undead on you.
And
1 hour, please.
you guys will run out of breathing by that point.
I'll be.
I won't. I got 16 hours.
How long?
I'll be
How
fine
long
too.
does that thing last? How long do our boons last? Again.
Blub. Time constrained shark.
Yeah. Enough that if you guys were like waiting around for an hour, the skeletons would just get fed up with it. And
How
attack
patient
you.
is my good girlfriend?
Can Griff speed up time?
No, I
No?
don't think that works.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Dr. Hippocampus, you seem like the best option here.
Lower the main sails.
Do you need any assistance that we could back you up with?
Blub. I'll be your second if you die.
I pat your back, Doctor. You have +3 to AC.
I cast haste on you.
He's ready!
Right over there. You have no idea.
Well,
I think I got close enough. I'm steering this thing.
hold on.
You just
I
you
got
just
one
go
more thing.
Super Saiyan.
I got one more thing. All right. Hold on.
Also,
Fireball!
No. I haven't perfected those yet.
That doesn't matter. Addiction can be cured.
Doctor, this is your moment.
Well,
This is how you'll get your PhD.
I do have lesser restoration.
Yeah. This
Well,
is your moment.
before you get too far ahead.
You better never let it go. You've only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow that skeleton away.
This hurts me.
This opportunity comes
Waiting
once.
Did when you guys saw the skeleton, if you said it could have
Jeez, they touched that
acid,
skeleton
cold,
so
electricity,
fast.
fire, or sonic damage, did you see?
They couldn't help themselves.
I know.
Yeah, no,
I was like, oh, they'll
no
explore
idea.
the ship.
If Dr. Hippocampus was going to do that, like if he didn't do that, my first thing was to go up to the skeleton and fuck it.
Raise the anchor.
So, I guess right before they fight, I'm gonna cast a spell. Like right before they fight.
Dispel what?
Cast a spell.
Ah.
Prayer.
Okay.
Actually, no. You said one-on-one combat, right?
Yeah.
Then no, I won't.
Okay.
I do, as a paladin, I just detect the evil in the captain. Is he evil?
I guess he wouldn't have to because he's
Yes, he would be.
Yes. But
Lawful evil?
lawful evil. I was like, I
But
know
still
this.
evil.
But
Yeah,
still evil.
It's still evil.
Okay.
So you can smite to your heart's content.
So, but he will honor his agreement.
Cool. Can we form a fight circle?
The skeletons will join you too, like placing bets.
Yeah.
Did you bring the lucky die?
Oh no, I left that on the table.
I pull my.
The boat sinks.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
I like to imagine that when the ship rocks, the
Yeah,
die
it keeps
rolls, so the
rolling.
ship is rolling the die.
As we get ready to fight, I
The
pull my
ship
sword
gets
out and
blinded.
he gets to glow.
He will ready his cutlass.
He has a great sword.
He is a great sword.
Oh, even better.
He ready his great
It's
sword.
a fuck off huge cutlass with a full guard.
I pull out my sword. It glows as it becomes another +1, and it becomes holy.
This is a sword off.
Mine sword, mine sword,
See,
mine
yours is
sword.
as big
Alright,
as
so
mine.
Sam, I might need you a
No.
little bit.
Do you want me to drive him?
Fireball.
I can drive him if you want.
Do you want to drive him?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so
got
just
2 DMs?
start the fight if you'd like, and I'll tell you what he'll
Okay,
do.
roll initiative.
Yeah, the
he's
two
fair.
of you roll initiative.
Here we go.
Do you want to just sit and then
4.
You have the bonus from haste.
What's that?
+8.
That's not. That doesn't.
Okay.
9.
Really?
So is your
The
initiative
one
above,
thing
above a
haste
9?
doesn't do.
Is your initiative above a 9?
No.
Oh.
He rolled garbage.
I rolled a 4.
Come on,
Alright,
Doctor, you can do it.
Well, I rolled a 5 -1.
He's gonna
What was his name? Captain...
Rogers.
Rogers hook hand.
How does he hold the greats?
So Captain Rogers Hookhand with his 2 hook hands.
Did you cast the spell?
It's like special made.
No, if I did,
Locks
I
it.
Yeah, they're like little grabbies. They've got like a thumb.
They're like the extend grab hands.
He's got, in fact, he's got little things on the sword that he hooks directly into. He wins initiative, and he will, and the fight begins. He says, I guess, I don't know. You do the same. I'm just driving him because you don't want to.
Okay, so he repeats, a fair fight. No one intervenes. No one gets hurt. And the
one gets hurt
20-something
isn't expected to
skeletons.
Fireball.
You said no one gets hurt.
Yeah, no onlookers.
Oh.
No one cares about the paladin that's been awkwardly off to the side the whole game.
Doctor.
Atlas spends an Arcana point.
Don't
So he will-
do it.
So
In the
the
water.
the captain attacks, but he uses combat expertise to increase his armor class
Of course.
This is why Sam's driving. Oh, click it.
by 5.
Well, it's not habit driving.
By 5.
Remember, Doctor, you have a +3 to AC from the Shield of Faith.
No, combat expertise allows you to
Holy is 2d6.
remove. Thanks. I've got my own little dungeon master screen.
+1 AC?
You can take a penalty.
+4 right now.
For every penalty you take to your base attack bonus, you gain in your armor class for your next turn.
Okay.
But
I thought
you
it
tell
was
me,
only,
like,
I
damage
thought you
is
could only do
like
that to 1.
No, you can do it as up to 5, I think.
Up to 5, and he's doing it
Okay.
at 5.
Good luck.
So his armor class increases and his attack decreases.
He's going on the defense.
Is your armor class a 24?
Yes. Nope, 25.
Okay, so his first attack, in fact, misses. But he's attacking cautiously and circling around you. And I think he just has the one attack.
If you move.
I high five.
Yeah, and he moves, so yeah. And it's now your turn.
I will attack normally.
Knock him out of the box!
Knock him out the box, Luke.
Knock him out.
I'm the captain now.
I prepare a fireball in place of haste.
That makes sense.
He's been listening to me from a distance.
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
like sitting off in the corner.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare an action.
I've moved.
I prepare vanish.
I'm watching.
A skeleton rests its arm around your shoulder.
I've had him on.
Come on, Doc, what you got?
Knock him out.
Only 1.
Griff could re-roll some of this.
He's already used his
Yeah.
reaction.
12 plus 7, 19, 20. 20.
That does not hit.
A 20 does not hit.
Good luck.
You get
Oh,
yeah.
Boss fight.
Boss fight.
A clash. Nothing happens. How epic.
So the two of you they're just circling and they're the blades clash between them, but no strike is met. Do you have a second attack?
I did both. I definitely missed the first one because I rolled a 2.
Okay. He will attack back. This time using a little less, and in fact he's going for a power attack, but only -3.
Watch out, Doc! He's going for loop-de-loop. He's going for the one-hit punch.
20, that still misses. So he does a big swing, and you manage to
catch him with the shield.
I better hope he doesn't pop your water, so this is like really slow motion. Like,
yeah, wonderful.
That's what I'm figuring. The physics behind it. Everything's.
But there's like a stream of bubbles behind
we're all
it.
like,
You better hope he doesn't pop your air bubble.
no, this is actually, come on, this is totally anime as fuck. So every time he swings, it's like the water gets cut in half.
It's like a big, like,
It looks like speeds up for a second and slows back.
And then it blinks back together.
7 plus 12 plus 1. 20 plus my charisma. 23.
That doesn't hit.
Is this your best you've got?
Not the best you've got?
Got him.
Yeah, fight like a lover.
Just keep making out.
What's the third attack get?
We clap and there's a massive
The
explosion.
haste attack is your full attack.
Well, that was a critical.
Highest attack.
Oh!
Roll
it's
it.
not a natural 20, it's just a...
Didn't confirm that one.
Alright, but you scored 1 hit.
That one hits.
Jesus Christ, I just look at this guy's hit points.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
11, 7, 3.
But 7 of it was holy damage.
Waka 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 waka.
The 7 gets doubled, so you do another 7.
From the Pac-Man sword.
Did you also add your paladin level?
It looks like a children's toy.
Paladin level, then
I see all
plus
the
8.
things he
It's a nerf
resists.
sword.
plus 8.
Yeah, but
Is he an evil outsider?
He's an
he's
undead creature.
undead, so.
So he still counts as
Okay,
devil.
good.
So that's an additional
On the first successful attack, you get 2 damage per paladin.
So how much more is that?
So another 8.
So an additional.
Great hit, Doc.
And I get you extra hits.
Who? Hey, that's a 17 plus 12 plus a bunch.
Okay, that hits it.
So D8. 4. Plus 3 plus 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 2d6 holy. 7 holy. And then it doesn't get the smite damage, does it?
If he gets to smite damage, it just gets only 1 per roll.
Okay, so another 8 from that.
double that because that's holy.
Plus the 6 from the sword, so another 4.
Oh, Jesus. The paladin.
So that was really good.
Yeah, the paladin is.
So
designed
you
to kill
crack
people.
this guy and his skeleton begins to dissolve. He's like, I haven't had a fight like this in years. And he will once
The
again
power of
use,
Psyche is strong with
he
me.
will once again use combat expertise.
Amazing.
That is a mere 20, so that doesn't hit because you
No.
still got.
Well, I now have 27. 16 plus 12, yeah. Oh,
16 plus 12 is what?
28.
28? That doesn't hit.
plus...
What?
Well, it's plus 12, plus another one, so that's plus 13, plus my charisma bonus. Can you hit?
You're smiting.
Yes, I am.
What's your total?
So 16 plus 12, so that's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
32 hits.
I hope so. Jesus.
So
He
that's
has
7
29
damage.
armor class.
Fuck.
I can
7,
tell you guys are all on the edge of your
11,
seats.
12
It's
damage,
exhilarating.
plus 2d6 holy, that's 11 holy,
I'm just mesmerized.
an additional 5 from the sword, plus 16.
So you chop his head off, and his great sword flips and lands once again, point down in the planks of the floor. And as his body crumbles in the dust and all these skeletons begin to fade away, almost like visions, his head cackles and he says, "That was fine."
It was a good fight. Brothers hook hands, may you find peace in death. He's
Fabulous.
already dead.
He didn't find these at all.
Not this fake ass death.
The skeletons nod approvingly as though you have fought honorably and begin to back away. However, you can feel that now, with the loss of all these skeletons, the ship is no longer unbalanced
I knew it.
and swaying precariously.
I'm doing it!
You guys have one turn to get off the boat.
Oh.
I'm moving the ship!
I I grab the sword.
Folly's been
Okay.
you've been pantomiming the ship for like a minute and a half.
Can I do a quick perception check and a quick appraisal check to
Yes.
identify the most expensive thing I can see?
You will notice that there are 2 crates of what is unidentifiable bottles in the room. There is
Drugs!
there is a chest. 1, 2, 3, 4 chests in the room, clearly hefty with golden locks and some craft work on it. There is... What is that? Oh, that's that. We don't need that.
Yeah, that's specific magic items if those people are here.
Silver, having just received your last, most recent kiss, you will notice what seems to be glowing coals off in the corner, still alight.
I take it.
All right, you are only able to carry that. It is heavy, like it is a full forge. Do you make your way to the surface?
Yes,
All right.
immediately. I am very happy.
All right. Does anyone grab any of the chests or crates? Tell me
I'll
what
grab
you
a
do.
chest.
All right, chest.
At random. I don't care which one.
Got it.
I come running in. I'm doing it!
I grab one of the chests.
All right.
Good job!
And can I do a perception and appraisal check to see if I notice any other, like diamonds? I don't know. Something you can scoop.
Do you open your chest?
No, just around the room.
Okay.
Is there stuff?
There's nothing, quote unquote, loose in the room, full of chests, and what I would call, quote unquote, evidence of wealth.
Okay.
But there's no, like, loose bangles or something. The water has moved everything that was too light to be moved by the water. So heavy chests are still about.
I grab a chest.
I cast levitate under one of the chests.
Okay.
And I bring it with me.
I cast shrink item on a chest.
Great.
Bring that with me.
That's all 4 chests.
Okay, that's all for chests, but there are 2 crates left.
How much does the chest weigh?
Enough that
for
you
you-
can't carry more than one.
And
Well,
you're-
no. I was talking about the crates. I didn't know if it was 100 pounds or
Oh,
not.
the crate?
Because right now I can carry up to 100 pounds with levitate.
I don't think any of these are more than 100 pounds. They're not.
Well, no,
huge
but
chests.
combined with the chest is what I mean. Because I'll just throw them on top with it.
Oh, you can only carry one. It's enough for everyone. Just
Oh, no, that's fine. I was just trying to help get it up.
Crates have like a handhold on them.
You just try it.
I try to grab a crate and bring it to the surface.
Okay, crate for Zool.
Yeah, Joe?
Question, can you shrink items if it's magical in there?
No.
If there's
Okay,
magic in there,
Griff.
no.
Griff,
Might
did
wanna
you
ask.
grab anything?
I'm grabbing one of the
What's
chests that just has money.
I need just the money chests.
What's left?
There is a crate and what looks like to be a pile of clothing that hasn't disintegrated.
Alright. So
One might say it's immaculate.
It's an immaculate pile of
I'm just
clothing.
gonna grab the pile of clothing
Got it.
and then I'm gonna levitate the
yeah.
last chest and bring it with me.
Alright.
Did you get levitated?
Yeah.
Isn't it a good one?
Because I'm haunted.
He doesn't know the chest is following him.
Like stops.
Alright. Fantastic people. As you emerge from the ship, it almost sinks away as in if it was just entering the waves for the first time into this chasm beneath it, which swallows it up into the depths of the dark ocean.
Yeah, my ship!
A blub blub shark.
I agree.
Alright.
It was fun while it lasted.
Do you guys go to the surface?
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
Alright, let's switch this map a bit, and we'll talk about what you might have gotten. Alright, so you guys emerge, and as you emerge, the oldest sister, which had been waiting, kind of waves her hands, and all of the spells dissipate. And the youngest
I
sister
wave my
emerges
hand.
from the water.
Let us get to shore first.
What do I do with the extra 15 hours of air? Water breathing.
I bring mine to the rocks before I run out.
Okay.
We still have the eye patch for the swim stuff.
Yeah, you still have the strength and the ability to bring the chest to shore. Your head is now above, and you're doing one of these things with the...
It's like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I get up to the shore and really want to fucking stab real hard.
Just stab as hard as you can into the water and go flying.
Yeah.
I
It's
get
not
it.
a bug, it's a feature.
I get that reference. Alright,
I like that game. Fuck you.
welcome back.
Okay.
Brave adventurers. My sister and I must go. I'm glad you have been well rewarded. You have your voice back.
There may be 1 or 2 things that I was told about. Might I And Havoc is just growing redder and redder and redder as this goes on.
No, I want to. I raise my hand.
You raise your hand. The Selkies look at you bewildered, as though they've never seen a move like that.
How do we actually bring back? How do we bring her back? How do we bring her back? It is not Selkie. How do you bring her back? How do you bring her back? I've got this sap. Do you want me to whack it with the sap?
Bring who back, says the oldest.
We have a dead, we actually have her in a bag.
Who?
We got a dead Tengu, who's one of our good friends, and she's dead.
A Tengu.
She's a shaman.
She's a shaman Tengu.
Are you requesting items for a resurrection spell?
Yes!
We Selkies have an agreement with all Tengus.
Well, that's fucking convenient.
You guys just have like a treaty?
We have a cultural arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
When the oldest of their tribe passes on, they can be reborn, if you will.
As a Selkie?
Well, one of the items needed to form the egg for their rebirth is one of our skins.
2.
1.
Depends on the size of the Tengu. May I see her body?
Oh God! Oh, I haven't seen it yet! Oh, what spell?
Well, even better. Is she still wrapped up? Like
I thought we were talking about her.
No, we fucking...
We really are here for this.
Yeah.
So not only that, so dumps her out. She's wrapped up in a tarp.
The youngest sister has stuck her head underwater and seems to be almost chanting under the water. The oldest is examining Morgrim. How did she die? Stab wound?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a gigantic gash across her.
Okay, so she is fingering it, looking under the feathers, examining it.
Yeah, where is Whistler?
He stayed on the
he's on the
island.
ship.
He was not coming.
We'll just kind of tell him about it. We'll really have to believe that, this is the Tengu, this seal lady.
So the other sisters pop up, and the oldest is kind of talking to them in this barking-like language.
Because seals.
Fun fact.
I cast comprehend
They
language.
bark. Okay, you understand that the sister, they can't give a whole skin, so they're trying to figure out if each Selkie sacrifices an arm. Will there be enough to cover the body, and they would just have a human arm when they swim?
That's fucking weird.
That's weird. But
So
okay.
they're communicating this, and between them, they end up sacrificing small pieces of each of their skins to equal. Yeah, there we go. What would be 2 full Selkie skins, so that they can still transform and be in the ocean. It is clearly a huge sacrifice, considering they are cutting their own skins.
Thanks.
What do you get out of this?
A rebirth.
If you guys get
Tengu?
turned into
She
a
will
bird,
owe us as part of the normal cultural arrangement.
everybody
Usually-
gets one.
A whole tribe usually comes together to pay us for the sacrifice of 2 skins. She will know what to do.
Well, I mean, they're raven people, and
Yeah, maybe they just kind of shed feathers.
maybe, but also ravens do spirit stuff. She's a shaman. That makes sense. I don't know.
Maybe they just collect a bunch of shit.
I will take the skins. I will put them on the corpse, shove it all back in the bag to the boats.
What is the ritual that we do to bring her back?
Ooka shaka, ooka shaka.
Did you get the rocks?
What rocks?
The 5 colored rocks.
Wait,
I haven't been lying at all.
what?
You just haven't been believing me.
Of course not.
Well, I said, you gotta get 2 Selkie skins, you gotta get the 5 colored rock,
Alright.
the dance,
Where are the
match!
rocks? Where are the rocks? I do a perception check to see if there's any rocks nearby.
You're standing on rocks.
Ah.
The Selkies, clearly pained with this separation, disappear below the waves.
Wait. You just have to say goodbye.
I give the youngest my business card.
I was going to say,
And my
the
number?
youngest will hover and ask you if there's anything you ever need.
Yeah. No, use my card. I'm a blacksmith. You should come on by sometime.
Is it made of paper?
It's good paper.
I would think you'd have like a
Focus on this
steel one.
Yeah,
Really
like
good at
almost
beating
stainless.
this.
Oh yeah, because he's a blacksmith.
Okay, she tucks it inside her slightly tattered Selkie skin. Do you have a question before she dies below the waves?
If you ever need a job,
it was nothing.
There you go.
This is your chance. As the
The eldest already gone, so.
It's just the oldest. All right. So the remaining sisters bobbing in the water turn to go.
How old are you, Silver?
Enough.
That's. How old are you?
Like, yeah, you know, cold old age.
Oh, actually, kobolds are pretty. Look at me.
I don't know my age! I know how old you are. You be quiet. You got what you wanted!
We shared a blanket. We know.
Listen, there's no Selkie here to give you water breathing, and I could drown you at any time. How old are you?
I run away. I'm the boat.
We're in the same boat, motherfucker!
I hide under the seat. I bite at his hand.
Is this our beach episode?
Yeah.
This is a beach episode. Excellent.
Yeah,
women and everything. Yes.
I got this great sword. Funk. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's up with this sword?
ID that sword.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
I'll trade you an axe for it.
25.
Well.
It's a +3 keen greatsword.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh shit.
I could kill someone.
Did you like the oldest Selkie?
Havoc falls hard quickly and easily, and then it vanishes.
Yeah, let's open these boxes.
What's the crit range
Alright.
on a great
One by
sword?
one.
Like just 20?
Griff.
1920.
You grab the
So now
pile of clothing
Yo.
and one of the crates. What
17
do you go through
That's
first?
good.
The clothes.
Okay. So you find that most of it seems to be tattered cloaks and shirts, but you do find 2 pristine
Immaculate.
belts that look almost identical but reverse designs. So like if one of them has a crescent moon this way, the other one is this way. For those of you in the audience, wing versus
Spellcraft.
waxing.
Are these belts that will combine 2 people into one and combine their powers?
Alright,
Do
calm
you-
down, Dragon Ball Z.
Fusion.
Do you put one on?
I'm not gonna put it on. I
Let's
won't
go, Victus.
Oh,
But
see
the
that
power of
mashup?
Grayskull. AC of 38 and sneak attacks.
For like
We're
understanding.
unstoppable.
Okay, they're a fine leather. There's some ruins. around.
Atlas.
Right. Yep.
Wait, we got a guy.
I got it.
Oh, the one in the
20.
A 20. You know that if you put them on, it will not hurt you, but it will do something wicked cool. Put them on, fools.
Put him
I'll
on.
sacrifice my body to figure out what the
Yeah,
fuck's
I
going
might
on
as well
here.
put the other
Well,
one
he's
on.
got him. Just
So wait, it's Havoc and Victus that put them on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
That's so great. Okay.
Uh-oh.
They are fusion belts.
I wish now. I wish.
Next time, give us fusion belts.
You guys instantly switch places.
Oh?
So if you were like 15 feet apart, suddenly you are where Havoc was standing, and Havoc is where you were standing.
Ooh.
How convenient
I
for
spin
people
the-
who
wait.
can be in the front to fight, or be in the back to not fight.
Are we wearing the belt right now?
Yeah, I think we put the belt on, and then we go, and I think we just tap like the buckle to switch places again.
Let's
Switch
try
it to
that.
one
Oh, tap the buckle.
Right back.
Ah.
Pretty cool, huh? Came up with that myself.
So
I'm gonna
it's pretty
jump.
obvious that one of the belts has to go to someone who can't be in the front, someone
we
who
just
needs
did
to
it.
be in the
We
front.
just did it.
So guys, they're called beacon belts.
can be in the front.
if
We
you're
can't.
curious.
Yes, he can. That's his whole point.
They're called beacon
Puts me in
belts,
a
and
weird-
they pretty much a pair of people will swap places, and it's like a move action.
I can also climb really high places now with my climb ring.
How far apart can they be?
Oh no! I didn't. write-
There's no maximum range!
Yeah!
Yeah!
We're
I
gonna
don't
use the fuck out of these.
You know what?
Not
You got the
on your
immovable
feet.
rod, right?
I've got the immovable rod. We can abuse the fuck out of it.
Does that teleport?
I click the immovable rod, hold onto it as hard as I can,
Oh,
and
boy.
press the belt.
What
Arm
happens?
rips off.
Hold on. So, think about
We
this.
swap places, so now Victus is holding the immovable rod.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Does he just get like eviscerated?
We're gonna need more hides!
You get to see your lovely Selkie again. All right, so
What I?
he just said we need more
Oh, more
hides.
hides, yeah.
Whatever you do, do not wear that belt when you're with your lady friend.
Oh god!
And switch places. Oh my god!
She's like, hang out with Doom.
Why were you naked as well?
Oh no, okay. I want to open my crates now.
Alright, so Griff,
I don't want these belts.
you brought up one of the crates. In it, you find 10 bottles. Would you like to try to identify the bottles?
All of them with one roll?
They're all the same.
They're all the same, though. You got the same, right?
19.
Ooh,
Pretty
good
good.
one.
23.
Okay. Karnik? What did you write?
Cognac?
Cognac? Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah, Carnic blood wine.
Okay, so it's Karnik blood wine, and it's +5 to will and fortitude for...
As long as you're inebriated by it.
I have 2d6 rounds.
Oh, 2d6 rounds. I think you roll when you drink it.
8 for 8 rounds.
No, I think you roll 2d6
wait,
when you
we
drink
roll.
it.
Okay, sorry.
Drinking it all tonight.
+5 will and fortitude for 2d6 rounds. Sam, what's this?
So it's a potion, essentially.
Anybody want some cognac?
What's that?
I got the decanter of lager still.
That's gold if they were to grab it.
Oh,
many do you want?
They did grab it. Okay.
I'll take two.
Three left.
Can I open my chest now?
One left.
Yeah.
Okay,
So is it the crate or
Molly.
the chest?
Two
I have
He
pints.
has a chest.
Alright, pop the chest open.
Pop the chest open.
It is filled to the top with fine jewelry worth around...
That's what it's actually worth. You need to appraise the stuff.
Okay.
Fine.
Worth
I just found out-
something.
I use my brain. My power.
Oh, crazy.
I get a 30...
Nobody touch my chest!
43.
Just kidding.
Okay,
Holy hell.
it's 7,000 gold worth of jewelry.
How
Yes.
many people we got?
That's the market
1, 2, 3,
value.
4, 5, 6,
We
7,
have
8.
7, 8.
7 not
You
counting
guys
Atlas.
have 20 months to get back.
You what?
It's convenient. You have 2 months to get back, and you can spend it on you.
Oh, it's true.
I heard 20 months.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
I heard 20 months. I was like,
I'm reading the numbers here at the same time.
seat.
Sorry, guys.
alright guys, I got a bunch of money.
Yeah, we were going against the. We were going with the rotation.
I guess I'll open up mine.
Okay, Zul, you did also grab a crate, and you notice that they match the same bottles as Griff.
It's a lot of
Sweet.
bottles.
What is the bottles?
+5 will and fortitude for 2d6.
I'll take 2.
I've got a question.
Yes. Would you like to look at your chest?
I will, but
Okay.
my first question is, what kind of an action is to tap my belt?
Is that a
Swift.
reaction?
Swift.
Swift action?
Swift.
That's pretty good.
You just give a
That's
slap.
really good.
I don't want to be here anymore.
But I don't think you can use that action and full attack.
That's
Those
fine.
two
Yeah,
things
that's
can't
fine.
happen at the same time.
Alright, Victus, do you open your chest?
Yes, I open my chest.
It is full to the top of sapphires.
I tap in. It's my chest.
You gotta take it off.
Fine, open my chest.
Alright, Havoc, yours is full of emeralds.
Oh, I do an appraise check on my sapphires.
Roll.
You picked up your dice.
It was
I didn't like this number. Let's do this
it
one.
was a 6, so it's a 22.
What did you put to appraise?
8?
Oh, wow.
Jeez, alright. 10,000 gold.
Wait, that's acrobatics.
Yeah.
You backflipping.
He lands and he's swan dives. It's a lot of money.
Appraise is 9, so it's a 15 instead. But I might need to call him back up. Hey, you seem to
I
have...
tap in.
Hey, you got another chest open.
I activate my brain again, which is extremely high, like a 50.
Holy hell.
10,000.
God level.
10,000?
I give you a printout.
10 and 3 zeros.
Cool, so we have a 7,000 of stuff, we have 10,000.
And now the sapphire
Yeah,
and
there's emeralds
emeralds.
here, and then there's probably a third red chest.
It's like
I
I
open
ran out
up the
of
tiny
gems.
version of the chest.
Rubies.
Snorts the ruby dust.
Here we go. 24.
It's like Morgan was lazy. 10,000.
Cool. Oh, so they're all 3 are 10,000?
That makes so much shit.
So we have 37,000 things worth of money right now.
Yeah.
So
Is
you
there
guys
anything
are
else, or was
now-
that it?
What about the coals?
Oh, how many bottles?
Ah,
I cast identify in the coals. I get a
Wonderful. So silver.
like a 30.
I came up with these. Do you want me to explain
Yeah,
them? Because I got them on my.
please. Yeah. So these have been personally made for you, Silver.
You're welcome.
I mean, personally, as in like
Oh, DM.
meta. Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry.
there wasn't a pirate ship.
You were just
Odyssey
so
Campaign.
lucky to find
Like,
these.
yeah, the skeletons didn't see me, and they're like, "Oh, we actually have this." Like, Amazon sent it to the wrong.
Right.
Magic coals that are cool
Yeah,
to the
everyone's
touch,
gonna
but
buy that.
have the
Everyone's
time
gonna
to
put this
forge
in my
metal items. They do not create fires. They do
know we
heat
share.
steel, but the steel is. So these are cold forged coals.
Mhm.
They're cool to the touch. They heat only metal, but the metal is not hot, though it will still bend. So they have the time it takes to forge metal items. They do not create fires, so they can just be stored in like a pocket if you want.
Mhm.
And you can mold the heated metal with your bare hands because
I can just
it's
use
not
that
actually
anywhere.
hot. Yeah, you can use it anywhere.
Woo! Today's truly the best day for silver.
Getting
No one can see your expression, though.
Oh no, I've had my disguise.
Oh, you probably
Yeah.
took it off.
How many bottles do we get per crate?
excellent question. 10 bottles per crate.
Oh, holy shit. That's enough.
20 bottles of Karnak blood wine.
So everybody can get 2 and then 2
It's
people
almost
can
like
get-
it was a sunken treasure ship. I think this was worth getting one piece of
Yeah.
Morgrim's possible soul.
I spray everybody with a canter of longer.
I think so.
Did you get the rock havoc? I mean, Victus?
Can I do a perception check real
You
quick?
need a rock? I was going to ask about the rock. I was going to ask about the ritual.
31.
I was going to ask if she wanted to maybe hold my hand.
A 31 for perception check to see if I can see a funky rock.
Okay. Oh man, here comes my scientist. All right, you see gray granite,
Yeah.
pink granite,
Okay.
some mica, some quartz.
Okay.
You see some infusions when they've been kind of injected. You've got the layering.
Yeah.
There's none that have exactly 5, but you can see some that definitely have like 3 or 4 mineral combinations.
What if I smash them together real hard?
They break into finer pieces.
What if we hold Atlas's head underwater until he agrees to tell us the truth?
I feel like he might be, but it's hard to tell.
It's really hard to tell. I say we torture him on principle.
If we wait an hour, I can cast Zone of Truth.
Same here.
Atlas is
Very
already
trash.
It's going to take more than an hour to row back to the island, in case you were curious.
Well, I think about rowing. I think both me and Dr. Campus are going to pray for an hour and get Zone of Truth out there. We can advantage each other on.
I've got an idea.
Atlas.
Take one of these rocks that's 3 colored. I'll take one of the rocks that's 2 colored.
Oh, okay.
And then one of us throws it into the air, and when you're about to catch it, switch.
Or do we both throw it in the air and switch right as we're catching it?
One of us throws, so the other one, their rock appears in the same location.
Okay, alright.
It's just gonna get shunted.
Oh.
I will throw and you will hold.
I want to try it.
It's like you
All
got
right,
teleport.
So wait, hold on.
I know.
Are you going to let go of it before you
So he
switch?
tosses it up, and when it's
Actually,
in between his hands.
it might explode, I'll hold it, and you throw it.
Okay.
So that way it'll explode in my hands.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I got to wrap my head
3,
around this.
2, 1. I
Nothing's gonna
throw.
happen.
Tap.
We switch.
Okay, so if you were holding onto it, the rock teleports with you, and you're holding it, and a rock is simply falling apart.
No, that rock is in the location as.
So
Okay,
when it...
right before it would have been where you're
Yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to switch.
Yeah.
It is
So the
the
rock's still
universe
It
is
is the
gone.
most frightening sound you've ever heard.
I've heard some pretty fucking frightening sounds.
Molecules are trying to possess the same space.
Does a nuke go off in my hands?
And just
End of camp.
It just gets shunted. So it'd make like a bang, and then it would shoot one the other way.
It would work like how if somebody used a walk through something spell. If they're in the wall, they just get thrown out of it and take damage.
Okay,
So this thing just blasts into my chest at high speed.
I'm gonna just blast the opposite direction out to the
I was
water.
gonna say who's out around you because I want to get the person not paying attention. Griff, it's gonna hit the back of your head.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not
We're back to the beginning of the session.
Nobody gets anything.
Actually, that's a really cool trick. We gotta remember that one.
Oh, man.
Even better. Okay.
I keep searching for more multicolored rocks as well.
Hold on to. I'll hold on to a rock. You will hold on to this immovable rod.
Someone's gonna die. Let's go back.
Yeah, fucking around.
Let's just take a couple of rocks and let's get out of here.
I use Mage Hand to double tap on one of them.
Wait, can that work? Is it only the user that can use it? The
Doesn't say!
Oh, the bell?
Okay, someone else will run up and just fucking slap it.
Stop it!
I tried it. I
was gonna say, I just used-
This is belt.
Oh my God. Let me think about this. How do I want this to go?
I think it's really funny if anybody can.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
Mage
would
Hand.
like it that you can activate it, but like you are also pulled along like like a port key.
Oh,
so all
that
of
would
a
be
sudden
nice.
you're over where Havoc was, still touching his belt.
I didn't do it.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
To the ship. We return to the ship with our ill-gotten
So
gains.
Okay,
in this
so-
Taz's situation, they would just show up naked in the street.
Why would he wear the belt during sex? Then?
Why not?
Maybe it's really cool.
It's
More
very-
leverage.
Quickie!
Every time he thrusts, they just keep popping in and out.
Havoc's like,
Stop doing it!
Havoc's just sitting there in a bar, and then suddenly it's two people having sex, and he's back to Havoc, and he's like, what the fuck was that?
He's just laying in bed.
Okay, so on your rowing back to the island where your boat is, does anyone prepare anything, or was that just talk?
I'll prepare his own truth.
I think
Yeah.
Victus and I are in different boats, and periodically we switch.
This boat's getting a little slow.
I still won't ride with Atlas.
I
Still need
prepare
to
his
wait
own
8
truth
hours.
too.
Unless the only way you can prepare a spell with an hour time like that is if you leave an empty slot ahead of time. But when you're preparing spells in the morning, you can elect to leave an empty spell slot. And then later on, when you need a spell, you can spend time to prepare it.
Oh yeah, no.
So
Well,
until
considering we're leaving without the rock, and he's
Yeah, I'm
putting
still
out,
looking
like,
for this
sting.
rock. Is there any other
I don't
rocks
know. I don't care about
appear
that.
to
I
be
care about the
multicolored? Like
other two.
some metamorphic crazy shit.
We got one of them. I don't know what the other two are.
You'll find one that could easily fit in your palm.
Okay, cool. I take it. I like pull it out.
Doctor,
Pull out marker.
When you sleep tonight,
Victus, I
Let's
appreciate
both
that
make
you're
sure we
taking
prepare
this
his own treatment
seriously.
Might as well.
Alright, we
Alright,
return
you-
to the ship.
Do you make it back to the island where your ship is without incident?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really more for you to tell us.
Well, if the
We're the
pathfinder
ones-
takes more than an hour, so if people are like casting people on just their boat, I'd like to
No,
know
oh,
because
okay.
you're not around any of
What
the
that-
tribal people.
What that means is we're causing more problems than the deal.
Dr. Hipkiss and I need an 8-hour rest before we
We're
can...
about to have 2 months of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you are.
we have to wait till then before you can cast on the tree at
Alright.
the same time.
So you guys get back to the island. All of the tribe comes to meet you. They saw you out in the horizon and they're just staring, mouths open, eyes bugging, as you come up not only alive and in one piece, but with these chests of value. And two switching members.
Made
Somebody
history.
stands up on the
We
boat.
returned.
I would like to say.
Back a little bit. They have never known anyone to return, and they want to hear all your stories. They make a big feast. They drag you around to the fireplace and have you act it out. Who's the prettiest of you?
17 Chris.
Yeah, it might be John.
18 charisma.
Oh!
Time travel hobo.
You like dust off some of the dirt. It's like you got immaculate chin.
I do look grubby, but underneath it.
Poor Griff is stripped to his skivvies to act out the Selkie and Sirens in both equal measure.
I'm only at 13.
Who's the hairiest?
That
I've got literal spikes for hair.
Yeah.
You act out the Harpies. And the rest of you get to show your heroic actions in battle. There's a lot of exaggeration. There's suddenly 50 Harpies. There's like 10 Sirens. There was a sea monster at one point that you wrestled with your bare hands, and they lap it up.
I cast Fireball at the Harpy.
Switch places!
I switched places.
I pull up my knife.
Well, he's got evasion.
I know you got evasion.
Blows up the hut.
What is
Fireworks!
I will order a boiled water.
Alright. You will get it.
Nice.
I will order a iced boiled water.
They are confused, but you receive boiled water and they keep trying to put ice cubes in it.
One, they don't have ice cubes
I was-
because it's a tropical
I'm trying to
island.
figure something
Two,
out.
he can make iced boiled water with his cold coals.
Alright. You're
Well,
on your
sometimes I like convenience. Just because I can make a steak doesn't mean I can't go to Chili's.
I request a mango smoothie.
It's
Two-
lacking dairy,
Yeah.
but you get the mango.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I was just looking there for the mango.
Yeah, so two of the tribal young women will actually take you out and show you how to harvest mangoes. Fun fact for our viewers. If you touch the skins of the mangoes, it's like poison ivy, and it can give you a rash. So they show you how to collect it without touching the skin and shaving
A
it
lot
off.
of fun facts.
Yeah, shaving it off just like they give it to you in the grocery store, and then being able to get the fruit. Fun stuff. Dr. Hippocampus, a lot of the members see you as like the big hero who fought off the scary skeleton. So there's a lot of people fawning all over you, equal men and women.
No.
Orgy!
The eyes of Psych
Come, I'm a man of the cloth.
are both equal.
They've got a lot of men of the cloth, and none of them seem to be particularly
Good.
up and up.
However you count. A little bit to show off the sword.
They are impressed with its girth and length.
And penetrative power as it goes into the ground.
Like he's confident.
Once the Ewok celebration is over,
Yeah.
Pull out the tree feller axe.
Find us your largest tree.
yeah. Why not? A feat of strength.
We do just so happen to need the blood of a magical tree.
I think we know one of those though already.
We're gonna
Don't we have the blood of a magical tree?
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Well, that was easy.
Oh, we need more than that. We need like a whole tree's worth of blood.
You know, in
It seems
theory,
excessive. We're getting a big bucket.
that axe can cut down any tree with one swing.
In theory. Yeah, we've talked about
Is that a challenge? And like,
Wait, when did you get that?
Mallory-sized man.
Yeah, big fucking
Throw-
Samoan.
Here we go. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go back to Angwith and just...
The Rock in China comes up. I challenge thee.
Wait,
Feat of strength.
do you know what may be even a more important challenge? I bet I could fell a tree. And I'm like a
Yeah.
skinny little...
Who's our weakest member? This frail old man can fill a tree quicker than you, and I toss him the axe.
Atlas, what is Atlas' strength?
9.
9? You are more strong than me.
Yeah, but I don't look stronger.
Right. The Samoan laughs in your face and says, "Challenge accepted," and bets.
A pig.
I was gonna say an ox. Like this is he thinks he's gonna win easy money here. An ox for some of that shiny.
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 1 ox on the mainland. I can buy an ox for 6 silver.
He throws in a pig.
Okay.
I could use some bacon there.
You go first.
All right. With much flexing of muscles and rippling of pectorals.
This is a really sexy episode. It's the beach episode.
You know,
You
but
can hear
he's-
drums coming from his chest.
He lifts your average Joe axe, and in 5, he cuts through the whole cork tree.
Yeah, it's a tree made
We
of
politely clap.
Oh, 5 swings. He's quite strong. Watch and learn. With the tree felling axe, Atlas winds up a swing, whacks through this cork tree. The entire cork tree sheds its bark in like one spiraling motion, and the tree falls down, tumbling to the ground. And Atlas bellows out, "Timber!"
I was waiting for him to roll 1 or something and throw it. Goes through like 10 trees. Just keeps cutting through because it won't stop.
11.
It'll keep going. It'll never be stopped.
It'll never stop.
It's hungry for cheap blood.
The tribe erupts in cheers and laughter, and wine is poured, and the poor...
Samoan.
There's no actual Samoa in this universe.
Yeah.
Well,
Why not?
The
They're just
poor
known for being very large.
Rock, with his rippling muscles, admits defeat and hands over the reins of his ox and pig.
Good.
To be fair, we cheated terribly.
Maybe we should give those back just as fair play.
Yeah, I mean, it's all in good fun. Give him back the pig at least.
Hang on, Victus.
It's all in good fun.
I need your knife expertise.
Okay.
We need the foreskin of a pig.
You know what? I'm gonna keep you on this one. I pull out my knives and turn it into one of those little foreskin clippers.
It won't do it. It refuses.
You don't get a choice in this one. I'm sorry, buddy. We're not doing this.
Oh, really? Darn it. Because I was going to say, as soon as you do it, I was going to use Mage Hand to double tap and switch your place.
he's like, snips the foreskin of the Samoan guy. He's in like half his place.
Gosh, these belts were a bad idea.
Having she's grabbing the hold of this pig.
Oh, I have another feat of strength for you. Throw me your rod.
That's true. I bet you can't lift this. Pick this rod up. I put it on the ground and activate it.
The rock will decline.
You know, technically, this is something that they did with magnets to actually like oppress people in the colonial times. So I don't actually feel comfortable with that. I'm going to pick the rod back up. I think that's a little too dark for all of this.
This is why we're not taking any of the pigs.
Leave the pigs.
We're leaving the pigs.
I don't want them.
Okay.
Except for the foreskin. You gotta get the foreskin.
Foreskin.
I'm telling you, it's just part of the ritual.
Wait, pigs don't have foreskins?
You need to...
They have genital sheaths.
Yeah.
It's a real operation.
No, that's just castration.
It's really the same thing.
No.
Listen, if you want bacon, you got to get it yourself.
You and I both know. Oh, no. You know what? Neither of us know.
Talking about he's going for the hot dog.
About what...
Watch it.
Sounds like fun, but...
Dr. Hippocampus comes up. Alice, do you need to talk this up? Like, you're asking a lot of weird things recently.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go.
Alright, so you guys will stay overnight with only a few instances of embarrassment and much wine drinking.
Any else?
Oh my god.
Among the much tanned tribal members, they all have round ears.
Nope.
It's all
No slaves
back.
here. Shucks.
Alright, we've got 2 months to go home.
Yes.
Silver. You were mentioning a ring that lets it so you don't need to eat and drink and sleep only for 2 hours.
The ring of sustenance.
That's the one.
Yes.
Can you make it?
Should be able
I mean, any money.
I got it.
It is... We all have 4,625 for each of us.
Add it on.
Let me redo that math again.
No, you're right.
If you need help, there's 3,
Yeah, 4,625.
10, and then a 7.
Yeah, it's 4,625.
Look it up.
That, I'm sure, does not include Whistler or Morgrim. So I'll sit here and listen.
Don't worry, you'll get money.
You're getting revived. You have the greatest gift of all.
Second chance.
5,000.
Silver. In the middle of the night, you'll hear splashing.
I run out into the water. I just keep going. And then I begin to drown a little bit because I forgot I can't breathe.
5,050. Oh, sorry.
You find yourself sat back on shore.
Bless you.
Like,
Did I just reach the out of bounds?
Just start falling.
What do I see?
you see the same Selkie from earlier.
Yes.
No, silver one. You can't go out that far.
I'm gonna do it. I run back out.
She lets you go and just watches you sink.
Oh no.
You swim.
I activate my eye patch.
Excellent.
They start smacking myself vigorously. I've never actually need to use this.
Okay. You can swim back to the surface if you'd like.
Nothing like a midnight dip.
Full armor.
All right.
Yeah, in full armor.
Yeah, full armor.
Oh my goodness.
Do I find the voice?
She had literally brought you back to shore, was sitting next to it.
Oh, I just didn't turn.
She just ran back and she watched you go.
All right, go back to her. Sorry, I thought you were in the water. That's where you've always been.
I have the ability to walk on land. And she wiggles her toes.
I see. Toes.
Beep, 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 beep.
Johnny, get the fuck out! So why do you return?
My ring of sustenance.
Well, you leave tomorrow,
Yes.
and I'm not sure how this card will let me find you.
It's got a place on it for Porta Nova.
What is this Nova of Port?
It's a place. It's kind of I know the direction, right? Do I know where we are?
You're not wearing a belt, are you?
No. Thank God. Porta Nova. Do I know the direction of Porta Nova? Like, do I know where we...
Did you
Cell
pay
phone?
attention when you were on the ship to any of the commands made?
You was in the fucking closet.
That's right! You
right.
have no idea where you are!
I look at the stars
Oh, okay.
with my massive brain. Wait,
Thanks
what's
for
that?
the
Is that
idea.
local or...
That'd be
Survival.
Yeah, survival.
Oh, never mind. I can't use it for survival. What's
I think
survival?
you can also use knowledge nature
Oh,
in some cases.
can I use knowledge?
Knowledge planes.
All right, what's the verdict?
Geography. Knowledge geography.
Oh, well, there we go. I can use my massive brain. All right, 23 and then 29.
Okay, yeah. So you know where the North Star is, and when you were back at Porta Nova, you
There.
knew roughly the angle that it was.
North Star, and then it's over there. From the North Star, that's Porta Nova.
Second star to the right, and
Yeah.
then straight on for 2 months.
I was gonna say, and how many days of swimming do you expect?
Well,
How fast you swim?
are you as fast as a boat?
Shit.
I have to
I
check.
think she might be faster than a boat.
She might be faster.
Boats are pretty quick.
Speed 20 land, 50 water.
Oh, she's pretty
Boats
fast.
are pretty quick. Like a
It
full
depends
boat.
on the wind. I
She'll
guess.
dolphin it. She'll just.
Well, she could get on the boat with us if she wanted.
2 months. Or
Yes,
yes, could use
but I'm
another
not
worker.
there and I can't make suggestions.
It's either that or you come with us.
So you call me
Wait.
She could bring in a whole new clientele for business.
No.
No. We could put a jacuzzi in. Well, you should do that. But she's not going in there.
She's 16.
Yeah, freaking wait till she gets a little older, man.
18 at least.
16's legal here this time.
That's not true.
Stop it. I'm a kobold.
People have children by that age.
I'm small.
They are roughly the same height.
Yeah, but if he... I still want to know how old he is.
Never.
Wait, how old does Selkies live? I'll look at it.
How old you?
What is the maturity scale here? Is it like elf?
Yeah, Silkies die at like 10.
They're like humanoids, they just have the ability to transform.
Let's see.
So they live on land and water, mostly water.
They basically wear seals.
Yeah. think
Were
about it.
seals, huh?
Yeah,
They're
but
seals.
they transform at will.
Basically dating a manatee right now.
Excellent.
Manatees are
I'm a
cool.
lizard. I'm a lizard boy. And
All species?
and a
That means
manatee
he has-
girl.
that means he has a hemi penis.
Oh.
What? I run up my kobold.
Is it prehensile? Because we know it is for dragons.
Alright, on that note...
Anyways,
These are questions I don't want to answer.
I give her the directions to Porta Nova, or an option to come with us on our magnificent boat trip back to Porta Nova.
She will consider it and spend the night communing with her sisters. Any messages you want to send back to the sisters?
Yes.
Everyone's yelling in the background.
Yes.
Havoc likes the older one.
Yeah. That's the message?
Yeah. Havoc, my boy. What?
In the morning when you're getting ready to go, the younger one is there and she's like, which one is Havoc? Because we don't know the names to you guys.
Wait, is it the morning now, or is it still
I'm just
the next
saying,
morning?
if you guys make it through the night with no incidents, that's the first thing she asks you. Like, she transported the message back, but then they were like, which one's that?
Shit. The one that used to have the shark's head? That's the hobgoblin, yeah. Guy who yells. The tattoos.
Shark head.
He's got sweet armor.
You just point him right. The armor's great.
Throughout the night, my unseen servant was tapping their belts.
Just switching us back and forth.
You don't notice it. We're sleeping.
You go sleeping from on rocks.
This one time when I woke up, I was more comfortable than this other time I woke up. What's up with that?
So, is there anything noteworthy before the next morning that I should mention?
I probably sleep on the boat.
How long does it take you to make a 1,250 gold piece item?
It would only cost 1,250, and it would take 8 hours.
Okay, we'll get around to that tomorrow.
I have a question for Atlas. Can you cast permanency?
No.
Okay.
That's a very,
What is that?
very nice spell.
When you learn that, let me know. And I'd also like to know when you, if at all, if you can learn Magic Claw. That might be fun.
I don't think I can learn that one.
So guys, as the crew is loading up and Buttercup is overseeing all preparations to set sail, you notice a raven perched on the side of the boat.
Come to me, my feather
I
friend.
sprint over to the raven too.
I will animal handle him.
You will animal handling. Do you say anything in particular? What words do you use?
I said, come to me, my raven friend, and I extend the hand for a perch.
It caws at you a little.
That's a 25 animal handling.
Oh, that's right. You specialize in that.
I like animals.
It begrudgingly comes over to you.
He offers like a
Hey,
little medal.
buddy. Here, have. I don't know what this is, but it's some sort of flesh. I think it was between my teeth as a shark.
It will nibble on your offering, and extend a leg, almost like annoyed, as though you didn't say the proper things.
I'm sorry, bird. Can you talk? You're a raven.
What would you say the last time to get it to come to you?
What do you mean? Oh. Do you know anything about Doom?
At the word of doom, his leg kind of shoots right out.
Is there like a message on it?
There's a message.
Alright, I'll take the message.
Okay.
What does the message say?
The first half of it is in
No longer safe. Oh, shit!
Danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
The first part of the message is actually in beautiful script, in perfect penmanship that might be from a purple pen.
A purple pen.
Signed Taza. Do you read it? Are you sneaky?
Yeah, sure, I'll read it. And I'll read it out loud. No, I can't. Fuck, I can't read common.
Oh! So you just see that it's purple handwriting.
Here, let me
Is there anything in Goblin on this?
At the bottom.
What does it say?
Very, very short in your blocky handwriting. Met with your acquaintance. She will be forwarding this message to you. Don't try to find me. It's not safe.
Is it safe or not?
So he's safe, but it's not safe to find him.
What does Taza say?
He's keeping it short.
I will toss the note into the air and tap my belt.
Yes!
I catch the note.
Can you read Goblin?
Yeah, the bird goes with me.
Okay, so you also you can read the part where Doom is clearly not giving away any information, has met very shortly with Taza, and only plans to communicate with you with ways that cannot be tracked. Taz's letter explains all about how she had set the fire to the building. She's sorry.
Damn it! I knew it.
Scaring you guys. She got a great deal out of it. She's moved down to a better area and is starting a new business for when you guys return. There's lots of hugs and kisses right before her scrawling signature, and she wishes you good luck. And she has no idea when the message will reach you, but she looks forward to your return.
Told her that repeated arson results in fraud.
You flew a long way. Here, you can ride on my
That's
shoulder.
weird. Why is he panting?
Birds pant like dogs. They do not have the ability to sweat. Fun fact! Bird fact.
That was.
Come on, that was a cool one.
I said it was fun.
Thank you.
So Tazu set the place on fire and we got thrown in jail for it?
Yeah.
So,
Well, it doesn't
did you
explain
get
the dead
thrown?
bodies.
Yeah.
No,
That's true.
Did you get thrown in because of the art?
So she just took advantage of the situation.
Probably there was a lot of killing outside. and she
Yeah.
burned
Oh
it down
shit!
again.
Shit's going down!
Again. Lights it on fire.
We just gotta get some of that FEMA money.
If it's the next day, that means Dr. Hamburger.
Yes! If you look closely at Hamburger, it's kind of like brains.
Him and I have the zone of truth.
Okay.
Get him down.
So I
This is a will save, I think.
Yeah.
It is.
So if we meet
Victus,
him, cast
I need you to sneak up on Atlas and then switch places.
Okay.
And I will prepare an action to grapple.
Oh man. Can you guys do this on the boat so I can at least say that?
Yeah, we're on the boat.
Alright, thank you.
And
You said so.
I've commissioned a ring.
Yes.
You can put your cold coals to work.
Alright.
That was me dangling.
Alright, should I roll initiative for you guys? Like, what's this plan?
Oh no, this is a surprise round.
Just, alright.
25.
Sneak up on
For
him?
sneaking?
Yeah.
I can't catch that.
You successfully get up right behind him.
I grapple him.
So first I cast prayer, so me and him get a +1 to everything, and he gets a -1. And then I guess me and him are gonna roll zone of truth at the same time.
I don't think it doesn't stack.
If it doesn't work, no.
Probably just use it one at
No,
a
just
time.
one zone of truth.
Okay, fine. Then I cast mine, which you have to.
I like that we're all doing this stupid shit on the boat all the time, and the crew just sort of starts to accept it. It's like, they're at it again.
Now, I have a question about the Zone of Truth. Will it get Havoc as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But you don't have to say truths compulsively, you just can't lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although it's
so
funny if you compulsively say truth.
It's a DC of 15 for will.
I lied about my height.
7 plus 5 is 12.
So you don't make it. You fail. Okay. What are the other 2 items on the list?
Atlas teleports.
Can you teleport out of a grapple? Or
Yeah, I can. It's supernatural.
Ah, shit. Find him! Cover the entire boat!
Where is he? I do a perception check. Where
I
is
was
he?
gonna say, like, give me something.
He's just gonna teleport again.
18.
Okay, so with all of you guys fanning out, you're
not
able-
me.
It's not high enough.
I'm just up in
He's-
my
he's
crow's nest
invisible.
watching.
Oh, did you turn invisible? Because that changes.
I go find Physic and it'll be fun.
I'm up in the crow's nest just watching.
In Indigo.
Actually, Atlas, I have a different... No, I guess Volley could help, because if Atlas is going to make himself scarce, I'll just ask him. So I climb up the rigging. Hey, Volley,
Yeah.
could you teach me to read common?
I could teach you that.
I grapple Atlas!
It's still invisible. You gotta make an attack. 50% chance to miss.
Did you climb up to the...
That's a 22, and then
Roll a
a
d4.
D 100, right?
So, yeah.
Sure.
That is a 79.
Alright. I guess you got me.
I know he couldn't resist being smart. Although I would like to learn how to read.
I sprint over to the Zone of Truth and tap.
Alright, I
Yes!
teleport again.
Wherever he goes, can I see
We can
where they
we can
teleport
tell
to?
the belt more than he can teleport.
That's true.
Taps.
Where is he right now?
Yeah, fine.
How, like, no, where is...
I've been put back in the zone of truth.
No, you go with him when he teleports now.
No.
don't you?
No.
Okay.
So yeah, he's in the zone of truth. Poor Victus is now up in like the crow's nest.
I'm good at climbing.
It's true. You're right.
I guess I'm just standing there in a zone of truth, having to be like, have you ever thought about killing me?
All the fucking time.
That's unsettling.
Have you ever thought of killing everybody in the party?
I've thought about killing you.
I know that.
Victus, get off my stairs.
Have you thought about killing me?
I am right now!
You're gonna catch me!
Where is he?
Wait, the roll to hear his voice. He's mocking you now. He's still invisible, right? How many turns for that?
8 minutes.
Okay, 8 minutes.
27.
Alright, we're getting to the end of those 8 minutes. Okay,
27.
you're able to get the general idea of where he is.
I jump and just try to touch him.
Okay,
This is a touch attack.
you feel you're like... if you-
Ironically, the only one I haven't thought about killing is Morgrim, and she's dead.
I was gonna say, it's very innocent!
Do I touch him?
Yeah, you like graze him with some of your fingers, so you know where he is.
The
but it's
moment I
like,
feel it, I tap my belt.
Okay.
My hands out, not out.
I gotta grab him. Alright, I try grabbing. I grab just something.
Alright, let's grab that something!
Now you make a 50% concealment.
Alright. Anything above 2. Nope. I miss.
So you just swap us anyway. Oh, at least I'm not.
No, he's in the zone of truth.
What do you
I
want
mean,
to
you're
ask
in the
me?
zone of truth.
Yeah.
Have you thought about killing me?
No.
Oh, thank God.
I have thought of killing other people.
That's fine, as long as it's not me.
This zone of
Slowly
truth
turn.
together.
I've thought about killing other elves.
I come walking in. Oh, do tell.
Well,
Not creepy at all.
you see, I thought of killing my parents.
Oh.
And then I did.
Jeez.
Oh,
Is
you
your name
did.
actually
Yeah, you
Victus?
forgot about that one.
Is your name actually?
Is your name actually Victus, or is
Yeah.
it just Rise
Well,
of Victus?
no, actually, I changed my name. It was not
What's your original name?
It was Golf.
Oh, so you just moved it over?
Yeah, I just shifted
Alright.
over. The last name is not.
We're really learning about ourselves today.
Wait,
why
wait.
did-
Let's
Silver,
all go into the
are
zone
you
of
in
truth
the
and
zone
say
of truth?
something about ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
You guys can ask him something back if you'd like.
This will be just like that time we were at the zone of Psyche.
Get him!
Pretty much.
Where is he?
Where the fuck is that bastard?
So, how long can you keep up your teleports? Because I'll say that's how much time has passed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Multiplied. Wait, hang on. That's 3 by 4. Multiplied by 3 by.
Where do you get that teleport from?
It's a class ability.
And you can. I bet you can use a low level spell slot.
Yes, I can.
And then you can upgrade it to a high level spell slot.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter what spell slot it is. It just uses an arcane point.
Which he
A lot. I can teleport somewhere around 40 times.
Give me a time range for like how you can do this without stopping.
We're not.
A day, 2 days, a week.
Well, no, because every day it refreshes.
As long as you rest.
As long as he rests.
Well, not
But we don't let him rest.
You don't, yeah, not
There ain't no rest for the week.
Dr. Campus and I just keep taking turns with the zone of truth.
I was gonna say, here's...
They'll run out of zone of truth long before I run out of teleports.
Okay, so I would like to imagine that Silver continues to create and doesn't sleep that way. Liam and Havoc run themselves ragged trying
Who
to
and
catch
who?
I think we
Atlas.
would give up.
Yeah,
Hold on, I got
for
you.
the third time.
No, I don't. Next time you talk. How many times are you talking?
Get him next time.
We just want to talk. All right. No zones of truth. No grappling. Just a conversation.
And he's in the zone of truth, so you know that's the truth.
Yep.
Alright, Atlas disrobes his invisibility.
Whoa!
No way!
That's fine, we'll talk.
All right.
Did you get the rock? Good. Did you get the seal skins?
Yeah, you were there.
Good. The interpretive dance?
Whistler burst into Irish step dancing.
Good. Blood of a magical tree? Good.
Dr. Hippocampus, focus.
Foreskin of a pig?
Mm,
That one was a fake one. I was
That's
just trying to see what you would go.
yeah, that doesn't exist. Also,
How far you would go.
The last thing we need is the blood of a magical tree.
you've got that.
a couple
I
vials.
don't know if that's enough. And we also are going to need a feather.
A feather.
A
Read that list.
Phoenix. Because she spelled Phoenix wrong.
Deal with it.
Did you put an F?
No, there's no O in it.
Oh, that was not an O, but that's okay.
It's P-H-E-I-N. Is it? Well, no, there's supposed to be an O in Phoenix.
Oh. Oh, it's a phoenix.
It's a Phoenix. Yeah. That's what we need. And also we need a diamond.
Where are we gonna get a phoenix?
A big diamond.
How big of a diamond?
An astral diamond.
How much is an astral diamond? Is it 37,000 gold?
It's about 50,000 gold.
That sounds like another adventure.
That sounds like we're going to have to
sail
steal
back.
an astral diamond.
Well, yeah, that'd be a fun heist.
I would be down with that.
Yeah.
So, guys, having acquired the first item of your ritual items, now that you've perused Atlas's list, you now have the exact amount of how much blood you need, which is not a couple vials. You need to fill the egg.
Which egg?
The skin.
It's going to make the skin of our egg, which needs to be filled, and place the body inside, and then
This is going to get really gross.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
going to be
it is.
intense. And the down of the phoenix feathers will coat the nest, which the egg will sit in to inflame.
That's a lot of phoenix down.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to have to execute a phoenix multiple times.
That's not what the list says.
This doesn't sound like a decidedly good ritual.
Maybe
It
we
just says
could.
down feathers of a phoenix.
We don't
Maybe
need to
we could
kill
talk.
a phoenix. We probably will.
Now, guys,
We just put the egg in the phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
Facility.
They'll probably have like a...
yeah, guys, in case you've ever seen a bird nest, they fill it with, like, moss and leaves and soft thing, and then layer a layer down of down, and they pull it just from their chest.
Phoenixes don't, they use ash.
They don't go bald from that.
We'll just have to find a phoenix in.
So, really quickly, to end this session, I'd like to know how you spend your 2 months, and we'll end with us getting back to Portanova at the docks.
I unceremoniously.
Hey, Havoc, starting with you.
Why do I know? We can
Okay.
go around the other way because we didn't.
Sure.
Yeah.
I unceremoniously. Yeah. I just sit on the side and start puking.
For 2 months straight.
I did for 2 months down there, I'm doing 2 months back.
You get quite emaciated. Yep. There it is. Volley. Do you want any skill points?
Yeah, you take skill points and emaciate.
Alright, let's... We're going to try to spend 2 months trying to steal Atlas's spellbooks.
2 months, Atlas. What kind of rolls do we need here?
Can you pick locks with a DC of 45?
Nope.
So no, you can't look in my spellbook. You can't look in my main spellbook.
I wasn't going for your main spellbook.
You can't look in my other spellbook because that has a lock DC of 45, and you can look in the third spellbook because I didn't lock that one. So you got access to that one. Atlas
How do
doesn't
you
even
have a
hide it.
DC 45 lock on that? Can't I just use knock and unlock it?
I don't know if it's magic.
I was going to say,
think
can't
you
I
might
just
be
use
able
knock?
to. You might be able to.
But I'm not going for that one, so I can honestly say I'm not trying to get that, but couldn't I just use knock?
I think you might be able to with arcane lock. I think that knock suppresses arcane lock.
Yes, but it doesn't actually get rid of it.
It doesn't get rid of it.
Yeah.
But it is also tethered to my body.
But at the same time, like I said, I'm not going for that one.
Atlas will
anyways.
share the other book with you.
Ooh.
Okay, so for 2 months, we're going to try to make up.
Yeah. Atlas shares it with
The
you.
rebound sex is amazing.
Here,
As you guys are like tapping.
Switch bells.
Here, I'll share it with you. Dr.
Doctor
Campus, what would you like to do?
Yep, you're next.
I am the ship's doctor. I'll be going around curing some scurvy. Probably cutting off some corns, fixing people's hands when they get sliced up on the ropes.
Okay.
Look at that streptobacillus.
Try and get
Yeah.
my heal skill up a little more.
Do you feel bad for me?
I give you some herbs.
Don't take those.
It's called marijuana.
Oh,
What about
that
the
Marizarima?
I say, would you like a red syringe?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Anything, no, you don't. Don't worry, you won't want that. It won't make you feel there.
Will it kill me? It'll cure.
No, but you'll be horribly addicted.
Dude.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, it'll cure. It'll either cure what ails you or ail what cures you.
That's the list of the spells in the book.
Hasn't shown up yet.
No.
Okay.
I give you some fresh water, maybe the towel, and like, you'll get better. Don't worry. It's only 2 months.
It's only 2 months.
Okay, so Dr. Hippocampus stays busy that
Well,
way.
does he get another fortitude save, maybe?
No, it's my character.
Or your character's not. I can't do that.
It's a picture, so it's probably just
Well, I think it might give me a couple of levels in heal. Because I didn't take the level in heal on the way there. If you didn't get my
Rank, not level. Rank.
rank, I'm
A
sorry.
skill
Rank.
point.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll do 2 in heal, 1 for the way there and 1 for the way back.
Atlas.
Atlas is going to commission the ring from
Oh yeah, we can get magic. items.
Silver, you have 1,250.
Yeah, I get you.
All right,
I subtracted that.
you got the ring.
Alrighty. And then Atlas is going to practice fly by jumping off of the tallest mast each day using featherfall and practicing his flight skills by manipulating the air.
Is that the only thing you took from me?
Rose, I'm flying. You can add that skill point.
Fly? I know. I'm not. I didn't take fly from you.
Who means the fly?
Jack,
skill.
Jack,
I'm learning the fly
there
skill.
it is.
Oh, just
I didn't watch the movie.
Yeah, he's not doing the spell.
So that's what I do. I practice flying, and I got my ring.
Awesome. Those are all good things.
And I also shared. I willingly shared.
I made up. It's great.
You're being a good boy today.
It's after everyone chased him around for a day. He's getting tired of that shit.
Victus?
His old heart can't take it.
I spend those 2 months coming up with increasingly more and more outlandish tales about what we did on those islands. Buffing my bluff.
The crew is sick of hearing it, but you do get your skill.
Let me tell you about the island.
Silver,
So,
are you exhausted by these commissions?
do we get the money? So we haven't got the money from all treasure yet. We're gonna go sell it. That's the idea.
Can you use items like equal to gold to make?
Well, I mean, we haven't sold them yet.
Effectively, we cheated the entire time when we were just handing him gold and he was training.
Yeah, I would actually need.
He would have needed things that were worth that much gold to make each item.
We're just gonna
And
say
these
it.
are things. These are gems and rubies.
No, he needs if he wants to make it's the most ambiguous rule in the game.
Okay.
So we could just say valued items.
I can just convert value of gold into
like
other
just
stuff.
value transmutation.
Like it's a weird issue material. So
Yeah.
So you're like actually smiting or smelting them.
yeah. I guess I just take
Yeah.
valuables and convert it into equal value for spells.
Okay.
So I guess I'm an alchemist in that sort of way. But if we can do that, then we don't need to sell it. That's the idea. Do I need to get the gold coins?
No, I don't have that.
I think we can just skip the middle.
So how much money do we all have now? Like
In total?
divided with how much gold? Like what's the
In
treasure?
total, everybody got 4,625.
Okay, is that why you
I handed,
money?
I handed you 12.
out of that 4,000? Okay, well I'm gonna assume that because the session's probably gonna end when we get to wherever, right?
Yep.
That we can all just think about what we want during that time, and I'll just make it since we have enough time for me to make it.
You still can't make a +3 weapon?
No, actually I can't. I read it up.
How much?
It would be 6,000 because it's 2,000 for each +1 for weapons, 1,000 for armor.
I have 6,000, but I don't know if I really want to do that right now, so I'll probably...
So it's like from getting plus nothing to +1 is
2,000 and then another 2,000 +2. Or if you want to get special ability, you could have +1 and then special ability. And that would be considered a +2 weapon. But
2,000 per level.
you can look it up on the thing. There's
Can
actually
you
a list of like special things you can put on weapons and armor.
Can you stack 2 special things on a weapon?
That's a good question.
Because I
think you can.
I have keen on a weapon right now.
Yeah,
Can
you
I
can
put
put
something
something
else on it, like flaming?
Yeah, you can only go up to a plus something with weapons.
+5 is the max.
Yeah, is it 5? Yeah, then you can have like 5 different special abilities
That's
on it.
plus 10.
Plus 10?
Really?
But 5 of them can be +5, and the other 5 can
Can
be
be special things.
special. So.
Okay, then yeah. Then that can be a thing.
Okay.
But the only thing is, would it have to be +2 first before it had 2 abilities?
No. It has to be +1, and then it can start getting abilities.
Okay, so then, yeah, you can do that.
Well, what about armor? You said it's 1,000 for armor?
Yeah, it's 1,000 a piece for magic armor.
And
Plus
if you,
one, stupid.
and how high can you make that?
Wait, 10. I guess if it's the same. I'm guessing.
Plus
If
what?
you have the money.
Wait a second. Can
Yeah.
my knife absorb any weapon or only knives?
Only knives. Until you can turn it into something other than a knife.
Because I can
That's
absorb it
not
into... I can absorb the axe.
Oh shit.
I just, you see Dr. Hibis just like pushes weapons away
No,
from
I'm
you.
not gonna
Yeah,
take
so,
shit.
I guess I'll just,
For now.
we'll decide next time whatever we
Saw
want to
me
make.
take out that
If you guys just want to
skeleton.
think about it.
I'm not
Yeah,
Um,
and I'll accept that because you guys will have quote unquote 2 months to talk and think about what you'd want to use your new gold and.
And the remaining amount of time will be staring out longingly into the sea for my waifu.
Griff?
And potentially Havoc's waifu.
Wait, did she get on the boat with us or
No,
not?
wait.
I would like to learn to read common.
Okay, so who teaches you?
We have like 3 different people who are good linguists. So we could all like group up.
We'll all teach you together, we're all shouting at you.
How many game nights do you host?
Oh shit, is the dice still on the table?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not a part of this.
Alright, well.
I literally cannot be a part of this.
Is the dice still on the table where we left it?
So no one has touched it. No one will. No one has touched
Everyone's
it.
scared.
Especially not Victus.
I can't. I do not have a high enough will save to succeed a 25 AC check.
I'm just going low. I'm just gonna tell you guys that. Oh my god, let's go.
Game night is becoming a weekly thing. Scaring the crap out of people.
Everybody's level 1 again. we get the shore. Ah.
Level 1 with all this amazing gear.
Yeah, let's start this adventure again.
What does Griff do? Bluff. I get bluff stuff.
Alright.
You stare into a mirror.
You should totally roll that die, man.
No, I use my loaded dice, my
Yep.
mark cards, and I get my bluff up.
Alright, well, you guys see Porto Nova in the distance. Your boat will be pulling into dock at the start of a new day. You've got some shiny new gear, which you'll decide on next time. You've successfully made it through your first encounter with me as your DM, and you have your first item, and you're on your way to bringing back Morgrim, should you decide that's what you want to do.
How's this paladin doing?
Whiskers?
Yeah, Whistler's. What's Whistler's up to?
So he has put together a full ballet, hip-hop,
Oh, he's popping and locking.
There it is.
modern
That's a part of the
dance.
spell.
I've been missing that all day.
Yeah, he has put every piece of his energy into helping Atlas with acquiring these items, even if he doesn't know what is actually truth.
His perform dance skill has gone up by like 4 ranks over the course of these 4 months.
Ah, shit.
And I will add that to his items. So should I play next time, I will be playing as Whistler for now.